launching on October 25th. As you dive in, we encourage you to check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Look at us. We're in. Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Holy shit. Okay. All right. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Let me just adjust some settings first because I don't know if the settings are going to be different or not. I guess we'll check them out. I wonder if they carry over. Oh, they do carry over. How nice. So that means the audio should be carrying over too. I don't have to change that. But there are new things, if I'm not mistaken. Like there's obviously, oh no shit, there's new things. Sprint assist, I'm gonna keep that off. Mantle assist, I'll keep all these off. I feel like the default stuff might be fine. Yeah, I think we're all good here. This is my same settings from MW3. The dead zones, I'm not sure about because I don't remember what those were for me. Graphics though, I might change some of this. Safe area, let's move that as far this way as possible. I like the HUD being to the side of the screen. Brightness is fine, I'm sure. Motion blur is off. Okay, good. I'll leave that on. Optimized, sure. Yep, this looks good. Audio though, I want to check out interface maybe? It's not gonna have subtitles, right? All off. Well, I guess I can customize them, right? Well, multiplayer is off, yeah, definitely. HUD presets. Ooh, the HUD presets. Well, these matter more for zombies because, like, I'm not gonna use any of the different ones in multiplayer. Like, none of these look like ones I'd want to use. Yeah, none of these look that appealing other than the original, honestly. I don't mind mission interface. Mission interface isn't bad. I just don't like the compass though. But I could take off the compass, right? I'm gonna leave on standard, I guess, for now. Standard's probably fine. HUD color fat. Oh, you could like, okay, I see. I'll leave it default. Minimap shape, square. Should we do square or round? What do you think? I want to know on the zombies HUD, like, I know there are presets, but can you actually turn off minimap? I don't know, because we don't have zombies now, but I guess we'll find out when zombies comes out. I might keep it round for now. Compass type. Minimap horizontal. Oh, like the compass. I might just turn that off. I'm gonna say, honestly, if it's on the minimap, it's probably not a problem, actually. I'll leave it. This is all fine. What I want to look at, audio, right? I feel like that's a little low. 60 is probably good. Can you guys hear the audio good? Like, is it like not too loud? It's just, you know, as long as you guys can hear the audio. It's not very loud, but you know. I don't want to like make it too loud. We can't do anything with the loadouts yet. We have score streaks, scout pulse, radar ping that reveals. Oh, this is not the UAV. Oh, so this is like a personal UAV then. Okay. RCXD, UAV, Can UAV, Watchdog, Helo, and Hellstorm. There's not a lot of streaks in the game right now. Why is the Hellstorm so much? 1200 score for the Hellstorm? Holy crap. That has got to be the most expensive Hellstorm ever. Operators. I'm going to use my special operators. We got Park and Adler. Let's do Adler. Equip. And then we got the Warden. Nice. Actually, I want that to be like my main operator though too. How do I do that? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, let's just jump in. No. Yeah, agree all. Sure. Find a match. Core mosh pit? Oh, so there's only a mosh pit. Okay. I'm not even gonna go to a training playlist. Fuck training playlists, man. We don't need none of that. We're just gonna jump in. How you all doing today, though? I prefer round minimap. Yeah, I don't blame you. I might change it. Well, I have it on round now, but I might change it to square later. I don't know. All right, let's see if the audio is good. I feel like it's really quiet. But again, let me know if it's all good. You said sounds good? Okay, I'll believe you. Kevin Wendell Crumb from Split. I just watched that movie recently too. Oh my god, what is that noise? Bro! Alright, we got Scud as our first map on Black Ops 6 ever is Scud. Alright, holy shit, what is that noise? Hold on, I'll mute them, don't worry. So you got the Jackal PDW. Let's use the XM. Let's use the aims. How do I mute everyone? I don't know. Whatever. Let's hope we don't hear that guy again. All right. How does it feel? I mean, it feels like Call of Duty, you know? I don't know. It feels like Call of Duty. Whoa.
They're taking C.
Oh, I like how it feels. I like how it feels.
Bravo lost. Taking Alpha.
I like how it feels. I like how it feels.
Zone A secure.
Feels like a mix of I like how it feels.
Taking B. The lead is ours.
I feel like the Omni movement, like, I'm not really thinking to use it, but I'm sure I'll get used to it later and use it more.
Controlling Bravo.
Oh, 5-1. I really like how it feels, bro. This feels smooth as fuck. Holy shit. Like, just based on just pure feels, it feels good. Which is a good thing. Like, it feels like Cold War, but like smoother, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I really like how it feels. I'm definitely more on the positive side so far. First impressions are good, I'll tell you that much. It just, I don't know, something about the feeling of it. Like, it feels so, like, smooth. We'll use some of the Omni movement, though, because I haven't really done that yet. So let's see. So, like, that's the diving sideways. I mean, it's kind of as I expected. Like, it feels good, but I honestly don't expect, like, most people are going to use it until they get used to it. Because it's definitely, I don't think to use it. I'm not used to that idea. Hit markers sound so satisfying. They feel satisfying. What the hell is this? Is that a perk? I could just see people through walls? Oh, a little bit of lag though, unfortunately, but I mean, that's to be expected with Call of Duty. I did say I was a little... Oh, there we go. This gun's really good so far. Was it the aims or something, I think? This gun is insanely good. What is this equipment I have here? I think it's a mine, maybe? Oh!
Controlling Bravo.
Watch this, watch this. Oh, that guy dove. Oh my god. This feels so good. But to be fair, this is also my first time playing. Your first game doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, right? Because like it's your first time, so like the skill-based matchmaking hasn't kicked in yet. So like I'm probably playing against pretty bad players if we're being honest. I doubt I'm playing against like the best of the best. So like, you know, a game is always going to be more fun when you're playing against people who aren't that good. Because like, come on, some of these guys don't look like they're very good at the game.
Losing Bravo.
That's always what I say. Your first time playing a new COD, take advantage of it because it's probably going to be the most fun you ever have on that game.
Bravo lost. Securing Charlie.
Because the less skill-based matchmaking, the better. At least I think that's how it works. I don't think skill-based matchmaking kicks in till later, right? Like, I don't think they look at your prior games and then they go, oh, or your prior, like, Call of Duties and your KDs in the other games. I don't think they do that, right? Whoa! That's a teammate. Yeah, like, it's just not, like... I don't think... people who say Omni Movement's gonna, like, break the game, it's not gonna be as heavily, like, used as I think people are saying. Like, sure, it's definitely gonna be popular, don't get me wrong, but... I feel like it's not... Like, a lot of people aren't gonna think to use it. It's a little laggy right now, I can tell, but... Again, it's also a beta that's... not really a big deal. I'm kind of getting annoyed of Brutus right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's just yelling, changing mags every, like, 2 seconds. Oh, shit. 22-7? How are you playing, bro? The beta's out. The beta is live. It's only if you pre-order, of course, but, I mean... I feel like a lot of people are going to pre-order. You could also get it if you have Game Pass as well. You don't need to actually... If you're on Xbox, just get Game Pass. 24-8. Yeah, quite a bit of lag, unfortunately. It's not my stream lagging. Believe me, it is not the stream. And it's also not my Wi-Fi either. I have really good Wi-Fi. It's just the beta. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really loving this. I feel like it's just, I don't know. There's something about it, man. It does feel more Treyarch than Modern Warfare. I know some people were worried it was going to feel too much like a Modern Warfare game. I'm getting more Cold War feels than I am like Modern Warfare feels. Which is obviously a good thing.
Taking C. Losing Bravo. We control Zone C.
Time to kill feels a little quick. I do wish it was a little slower, but oh well.
Bravo lost.
It feels kind of like BO3 time to kill, which is perfectly fine. That's not a bad time to kill. I do think this is going to be like a fan favorite time to kill though, because it kind of feels more balanced, like in the middle. It's not too slow, not too fast. So I think most people are going to like this time. I think it's going to be one of like the, which is probably why they went with it. They probably said, you know, I think most people will like what we're going for in this game. It's a nice happy medium.
Taking Bravo underway.
I gotta do more of the Omni movement. I'm just not thinking to do it because, like, again, I just don't like. I don't know.
Securing Alpha.
Yeah, I definitely got to get used to that.
Securing Zone A. We're losing Charlie.
This map is definitely strange so far. I don't mind it, but it's not like...
Lock down A. They're taking C.
Standing by.
Taking B.
Oh, who killed me?
All locations secured. Hold
I want Brutus to say, I will be reborn. That would be sick.
Losing B. We're losing Charlie.
I gotta say, leveling is taking a while. I'm only level 2 and I have 34 kills.
Locking down Charlie.
Like that's a little strange.
Losing Bravo.
Having that many kills and I'm only level 2 still. Not gonna lie, this perk, this class has a little OP. When you spawn in, you can just see enemies through walls. Does it not seem a little too OP?
Securing C.
Like, look, I can literally see the enemies through walls. It's like, yeah, sure, it's the first, like, minute of you being... Not first minute, first, like, 5 seconds of you, being alive, but that's still pretty overpowered, right? Especially if it's a small map, which this map seems kind of small. I do really like how this feels though.
Zone Alpha captured.
I know what my main criticisms are gonna be though. Like I can already tell what it's gonna be. It's literally just gonna be the looping streaks. Let me loop streaks, bro. Why did they have to remove that? It was I'm telling you, man. That's gonna be my biggest issue because I'm gonna get so annoyed with that over time. Like if I go on a long streak and I can't just keep getting my streaks, it's gonna be frustrating. I know. This is my first time playing with Tac Sprint. Oh wow, you didn't play any of the games with Tac Sprint? I mean, it's pretty easy to get used to, I would say. I personally would prefer they didn't do Tac Sprint, but at the same time, I'm not like opposed to it. Yeah, Omni movement's kind of weird so far. Like, I don't know. I like it. I'm not opposed to it. I don't know if this is going to be like that huge of a thing. It's definitely helpful, but it's like, I just don't think to do it. My Game Pass free trial just ended yesterday, bro. I'm so mad. I should have waited. Yeah, that would have been good if you waited. This is a long match.
Throwing frag.
Throwing frag.
Losing A. Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose.
Like I'm not thinking to like run backwards, but like yeah, you could do that. But you can't tack sprint backwards, so like you're gonna go a little slower, it looks like. Which makes sense.
Securing charge.
How does the matchmaking feel? Kind of hard to tell since I've only played one game. One game so far. Let me record that. That was a pretty good match. Gotta get lots of gameplay for the videos, you know? I don't think you could really feel the matchmaking until like you've played for like days, to be honest, you know? I know people love to make those like, they're like, oh, I played 2 games and I got put in a hard lobby, so there must be like really bad skill-based match. You really can't tell. You could have just coincidentally gotten to a lobby with people who are really good. Ooh, I'm second. Let me do my emotes. How do you do the emotes? There we go. Does it sound good? Streets, bro. Why did they have to remove that? It was... Yeah, it sounds good to me. Okay. Can we actually like make classes now or no? No, level 4. Okay, we're not there yet. Not a lot of streaks in the beta though. I'm a little disappointed on that though. I feel like they gotta put more streaks in the beta. Definitely want more than that. How's the game so far? I think it feels amazing. Like just from a purely feel standpoint, it feels like Cold War but a little smoother, you know, like Cold War but with tac sprint, a little smoother, and then the Omni movement, you know. So I definitely like how it feels. Time to kill feels a little faster, which I'm not crazy about, but it's also not like that fast. It's like probably like BO3 time to kill, which is fine. I played on the map Scud. It was fun. I really do think the non-loopable streaks is going to be the worst part of this game, though. Like, I don't know. I hope they change that. I definitely think they're open to feedback. You know, I think they will change it if enough people have a problem with it, but we'll see. I might be Klaus instead. I feel like Brutus was getting kind of annoying. Like, he was kind of annoying there. I'm not gonna lie. We have our barracks. I want to use that AK, man. Okay, so here's the HUD presets, which I want to see what they look like in zombies more than anything, but here there's honestly no other options here that look better than the default. Like I can't see myself using any of the other ones. I'm curious what streamer is going to look like. Those are locked right now, but I don't know. I guess mission interface is okay. And I could see people using classic. I don't understand classic though, because this isn't classic. Like, I don't understand what aspect of this HUD is classic. Unless maybe they mean like the classic Call of Duty's like COD 1, because I believe COD 1, maybe add something in the middle. I don't remember. Wait, so the standard, okay, standard does have a health bar, okay. Inverted is... There's no point of doing that. Yeah. I'm gonna leave standard for now. Ooh, give us Skyline. I like this menu though. It's kind of like an OG Call of Duty menu, you know? At least more so than the recent CODs.
It's open.
Mute all. All I have to do is wait till October 25th. Good thing I have a ton of things to look forward to between then. Yeah, time goes by fast if you have other things to look forward to. I had the same thought that although the Omni movement is there, I feel like you aren't going to be using it a lot. True. It depends, you know. We'll see. I think once we get used to it, we'll use it more. But like, it's just because it's not natural. Because like you don't know, you normally don't think to move your thumbstick in those directions. So I don't know. Here's me playing COD 4 2007 for a Modern Warfare 3 Zombies video. I wonder where's the connection with that game and Modern Warfare 3. But I'm curious. All right, I'm gonna try out this gun. I will say colors are a tiny bit washed out. Like, I feel like they could fix that a little bit, but it's definitely colorful. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's not colorful at all. It's just, it was almost like a gray filter. I feel like that's like on my screen. You probably can't see it yourself, but this spot looks beautiful though. This area looks gorgeous. I mean, any area with the sunlight is gonna look gorgeous, just inevitably. Is the new Nuketown in this beta? No. I don't think they've ever put Nuketown in the beta as far as I can remember. Oh. That dude's not moving. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Didn't work. The antagonist that does nothing for the first 3 acts. Oh, it was okay. Okay, I see. All right, let's try that. Let's try this again. Oh, I hate the swimming, bro. Go back to Cold War and BO4 swimming. I'm so tired of the new era of swimming, the realistic swimming where you can't shoot your gun underwater. Let me shoot the gun underwater, man. Come on. I don't care if it's unrealistic. I really don't give a shit. I really don't care. Let me shoot underwater. Oh, I didn't realize there was an XM4 on this class. Holy shit. I definitely can see people diving a lot more because of the Omni movement though. Because like diving forward was never that useful. And now that you could shoot and dive at the same time, that's huge. Anyone else can't find a match? I'm not sure. There definitely is going to be some matchmaking issues. I can see that happening. There usually is with betas.
We're losing Charlie. Thermo sent.
So what is this thing right here? Is this ammo crate? Oh, I think it is. Something they did about the ammo crate that I really like is you automatically get the ammo when you drop it, just like in BO4. I'm not sure why they changed that in Cold War, where if you drop an ammo crate, it like just doesn't immediately give you it. Did we get a double kill there? Wait, since when did I have a UAV? I couldn't see it because my microphone's in the way of that part of the screen, so I didn't even notice I had one ready. Oh shit. The only game that swing worked on, in my opinion, was BO3. I think it was good in BO4 as well. It was kind of the same in BO4, right? As far as I remember. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but I'm pretty sure swimming was just like BO3. The worst was MW2. The recent MW2, swimming felt so clunky in that game. Since you could jump from the water and not be damaged. I see what you mean. I thought it was like that in BO4 too, but I could be, you know, remembering incorrectly. Whoa! Well, obviously you couldn't like boost jump out of it or anything, but how did you find a match? I just loaded it up and found a match. I guess there's gonna be some problems for some people for sure, though. I'm not surprised about that. Swing was underutilized in MW2 and 3. I agree. Whoa! Nice. Oh shit, someone just got clocked over here.
Losing Bravo.
Aye.
Taking A.
Throw a grenade.
We're losing Charlie.
I definitely think the time to kill should be slightly increased, just slightly, just like literally just like take the knob, you know, that's controlling the time to kill. It just like tap it, you know, just tap it.
We're losing Charlie. All locations.
Oh, that could have been a nice double kill.
Scout
Like literally
pulse
just a
broke out.
tap of the knob, and I'd be like, fine. Omni movement plays in S&D is gonna be sick. Oh, I'm really excited to see the different like clips people do with Omni movement. I'm not doing great this game. I was doing a lot better last game.
We're losing Alpha.
So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be like the fan favorite map.
Bravo underway. We lost A.
Oh shit.
Something you want to say, soldier?
Oh shit, I was reloading! I should have specified that I was talking about the jetpack. Oh yeah, being in the water. BO4's death sounds. Okay, I see what you mean. Cause like, yeah, you can boost out of it. Yeah, I see what you mean. That is a fair point.
Taking Alpha. Thermal grenade out.
Oh, I love it. Ah! Ooh!
Taking B. Scout pulse going out.
Oh, oh,
Securing B.
holy. Oh, someone just got killed over here?
They're taking C.
Where the fuck's the guy that got killed over here? Or where's the person that killed him?
Commencing capture operation. We're losing
Come on, let's get A.
This objective.
I've almost got a chopper, or not a chopper, whatever the hell that is. Attack kilo?
All working on it. Down. Hold those SOBs back.
What is this? What the hell? I didn't know there's a little like underground area. What? Does anyone know about this? Wait, what is this? Activate security? Bro, I didn't know there was a what the shit? This is kind of sick. I remember hearing that there was going to be like secret areas like that. Closed door. Oh, what the fuck? You can like trap yourself in here? I mean, that seems kind of pointless, but like it's kind of cool, especially like in like Michael Myers modes where you can like go around and hide and that's like the objective. I feel like that could be pretty fun.
That's fine.
Dude, we're 1 kill from the chopper. Holy shit. Or maybe 2 kills.
Losing A.
Why'd I go in the water? The water was a bad idea. No! No! Shit.
Assault pack. Who needs ammo?
That's a fun little streak, though. I want to go back this way. This seems like a little... Oh, whoa. The fuck? I didn't mean to do that.
They're taking C. Commencing capture operation.
I do wonder if Omni Movement's going to be like a main staying thing in Call of Duty, though.
We lost Charlie.
I'm going to say no. Like, I feel like it's just not going to be, because I feel like certain studios aren't going to like it. Like, this is not actually speculation. I literally heard this from people directly. That apparently Infinity Ward, well, it's leakers. It's not like confirmed or anything, but like some leakers were saying that they heard from internal sources that Infinity Ward doesn't like Omni Movement and they're not going to want it in the next game. And so at this current moment, they're probably having conversations about that in the studio between like Infinity Ward and Activision, if they should go ahead and put Omni Movement in their next game. Their next game being MW4, which is probably not going to be until 2026. So I wonder if they'll stick with it. I don't know. Because I feel like it's one of those things where like, yeah, we could go back to not having it. I don't think it would be the end of the world. But at the same time, like, it will feel kind of weird because I think we're gonna get so used to this that like it's just not gonna feel right without it, you know? Like right now I'm not using it that much, but I feel like once I get used to it, I will be using it a lot more. It's basically the same as Cold War, but with no headshot benefit. The time to kill, I believe it's a bit faster. I could be like wrong, but it feels faster, the time to kill. That was a really bad grenade throw. Does the movement seem too exploitable and essential like MW 2019? It's hard to say. The thing is, I don't really mind if you can exploit the movement. I don't really mind that. Like, I know a lot of people hate that, but like, I don't mind that. If that just means there's a higher skill gap, then like, I'm fine with that, you know? Like, I don't think it's annoying when people like move around fast. I kind of like that. Because to me, that's just a higher skill gap, you know? The movement looks clunky as hell. I get what you mean, because sometimes if you're like, for example, if I'm like trying to like that right there, like that dude's like fucking but I also think that's because everyone's so bad with the omni movement right now that everyone's just like randomly doing it in random places where it doesn't even make sense, you know? Imagine if Sledgehammer makes Advanced Warfare 2 and has the exosuit movement and omni movement. See, that would be really sick. If they do an Advanced Warfare 2, it won't. I don't think it'll be Advanced Warfare 2 though. It'll probably just be another futuristic game with advanced movement. But I don't think the exo movement would be the same as Advanced Warfare though. I think they'd either use the BO3 advanced movement or they would do something completely different.
Activating scout balls.
I'm not gonna lie, the score streak meter is kind of like confusing me. What is that? It says 950. Does that mean 950 to my next streak? But isn't my next streak the UAV though? It's not 950. Yeah, I don't really get that. Yeah, it still says 950. It's not 950 total either, because I'm pretty sure the other streak is a lot more than that. I'm not sure. A little confused with that UI. I think they got to change the UI for that a little bit. Like, just put the amount of score it is for each streak next to it. That's all you got to do. So like, if the UAV is, oh, see, it just fixed. I think it's just a glitch because now it says 125, and that makes more sense.
Contact white.
Aye. What's up, Ghost Protocol? How you doing? I'm just so happy there's no kill streaks. I'm very happy they went with just score streaks for this game. That to me is a huge positive. Like a monumental positive, you know? At least for me. But like, just let them loop, man. Why not? Why can't they loop? How's it feel? It feels good. I personally think the game feels pretty good so far. Oh, interesting. There's some Charlie Intel tweets. I didn't even get top 3 that game. That's depressing. Treyarch confirms that tweaks have been made to aim assist this year to get everyone on an even playing field. One of those changes was removing different aim assist types. Okay. I wonder if that... I guess that's a good thing. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, to be honest. I never really focus on aim assist. I've never been one to like care. Interesting. Okay. Can we make classes now? Yes, we can. All right, let's make some classes. Let's make some fucking classes. All right. Score streaks. We can't. We don't still have UAV unlocked, huh? Why is it UAV 675? Does that seem like a bit much for a UAV? 675. The scout pulse is 400, so this is like a personal UAV. That's a little weird to me. Like, I feel like UAVs are usually like 500 maybe, but oh well. Even the Hellstorm being 1200 seems like a lot, but I'm pretty sure the Hellstorm's like really good this year. All right, let's look. So we got. I don't like the lack of color on the UI here. Like, instead of putting like shadows of the gun, just put the actual gun, please. Maybe they'll fix that for the launch. I don't know. So got the XM4, and then we'll make another class here with the, what is this? The C9? Put the Ames 85 on this. We do have the Plague Doctor. Let's just use that. Don't have the AK yet, so let's put the C9 here. Then let's make a class with the Jackal. Put the Scourge blueprint. And then the last one here. I guess we'll just do a shotgun build. I'm not gonna snipe probably. I might be able to snipe later. Oh, I guess I'll try out the SWAT. Let's do that. Oh, you can make more, actually. Never mind. There's a lot more you can make. Let's put one for the shotgun. We'll try out everything, so at some point. XMG. Yeah, we'll put on a sniper class too. Why not? What weapons have we not made a class for yet? I guess the shotgun. I don't really care to use that shotgun, but we'll make a class for it anyways. And then last one for the other sniper. Okay, I'm not gonna make 10 classes right now, but let's just see what we got here. So gunsmith, we can't put anything on it now, but we could just take a look. Definitely a lot less cons. Holy shit, man. You can see it under my webcam. The UI looks a little shitty for it right now, unfortunately, because it's like not blending in properly with the screen, but yeah, I'm definitely glad there's like no cons. Holy, bro, they actually made a good gunsmith system. Holy crap, this looks like the best gunsmith system of all time. There's like no cons. Weapons aren't gonna be shit because you put attachments on it, finally. Oh, that makes me so happy, man. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. I'm telling you, the gunsmith customization is actually gonna be good in this game. That's a huge positive. There's no camos, obviously. Don't really care for the pistols. Knife, we only have... Oh, we do have this special knife here. I didn't get to try out the knife. Perks, most of them are locked right now. Perk system's a little weird because they used to have them colored, obviously, by category, but now there's different colors in the same category. And I know if you like equip the same ones, you get like a special perk. That's what the specialty is. All right, let's jump back in. Core mosh pit. I don't see COD moving out of Modern Warfare and Black Ops series. Yeah, I agree. But I feel like they should, though, you know? As much as they're so stuck to it because that's what sells well, I really want to see something different, you know? I mean, they could do very different things with those titles, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, all the Black Ops games, plenty of them are very different. But like Sledgehammer, I don't want to see Sledgehammer be forced to just make like a Modern Warfare game or a Black Ops game. No, let them do their own thing, you know? Like Vanguard was only hated on because of the setting. People didn't like the setting. People didn't like the I guess they didn't like the game itself. I personally don't hate Vanguard as much as most, but you know, I understand why people hate it. Oh no, don't tell me I'm gonna get... Someone was... Oh, I should have just stayed in the lobby, man. I shouldn't have left. Why did I leave the lobby? Oh no. Yeah, I'm seeing Charlie Intel saying there's some server issues. So people aren't finding lobbies. That's not good. Sliding feels weird. It does, because if you could do it in like any direction, it's a little odd. Oh boy. Yeah, let's hope this doesn't take too long. I guess I did this to curb down the UAV spam. It makes sense. I like the idea of having like a personal UAV and a regular UAV, but it's just weird to see. Happy Kevin Sherwood is back making music for zombies. Yeah, he never really left, I guess. It's just... Well, I know you mean, but like, he's come back for this game. which is good. I hope he stays around forever. I can't wait to hear his songs for sure. Trek indeed cooked. They did. Most of this multiplayer I'm happy with so far. I hated MW2's gunsmith. It was overly complicated for no reason and made you slow if you dared make your gun good. Exactly. By far the worst gunsmith to date. No competition. Like, I would say I don't like Vanguard's gunsmith either. I mean, you can use like 10 attachments and like there's just it was really messy, but I think MW2's is definitely worse. What's COD without server issues? You ain't wrong. I guess while we're waiting, let's just look through the menus again. I want to look at the perks. I'll read them out because my webcam's hiding them. Assassin, enemies on a kill streak. Okay, so this is, sir. If enemies are on a kill streak and you kill them, you get more score for killing them, or you got to pick up a pack when you kill them. You get more score. Bruiser is melee kills replenish health. I wouldn't use that personally. I guess if you're a melee only, it makes sense, but I'm not. No. Ghost, you all know what Ghost is. That makes sense. Flak Jacket makes sense. I'll probably use Ghost in this category. I mean, I like Assassin, but Ghost seems probably the best here. Flak Jacket, it just depends how many explosives are in this game and how powerful they are. Here we have Gung Ho. Reduced movement penalties when reloading or using equipment. Reload while attack sprinting. That's pretty useful. Dexterity, reduced weapon motion while jumping, sliding, and diving. Take less fall damage. Reduced weapon motion. That might be good then. Dexterity? Dexterity used to not be like that, right? Engineers see enemy equipment and score streaks through walls and enemy score streak icons on the minimap. We know what engineer is. Tracker. See enemy footsteps. ADSing auto pings enemies. Long cooldown. Dispatcher, reduce score costs for non-lethal score streaks. So there is going to be a regular hardline perk in the game. I think we saw that already, but they also have another hardline perk just for non-lethal streaks, which is interesting. Double time, greatly increased duration of attack sprint. Bankroll. Okay, so the bankroll is the hardline basically. You start each life with plus 150 score towards your score streaks, which I'll probably run that on most classes, to be honest, because I like that. I like streaks. I like earning them as quick as I can. Vigilance, display a HUD icon whenever you appear on the enemy minimaps. Immune to counter UAV and scrambler, immune to sleeper agent. It doesn't seem too bad, but I don't think I'd use it. Quartermaster, recharge equipment over time. I probably don't care for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Oh wait, recharge equipment. Oh, so all equipment? I might actually, no, because when I use the stim, that'll be really useful then. Guardian, faster healing while capturing and holding objectives. We don't have stim unlocked yet, though. Is anyone else not be able to find a lobby anymore? I don't want to back out of the game, and I just backed out of the game. That was probably a mistake. But I want to... Okay, no, we're fine. I don't know if I'm able to find a lobby or not anymore. I might have to restart the game. I don't know. Trek did say they're working on the server issues. I feel like that happens every fucking year, man. Jackal PDW is really good. I like the feel of it. I think the Ames was like my favorite feeling gun so far. I'm a big fan of the Ames. And I think that's the Plague Doctor. Yeah, the Plague Doctor. So I'll definitely be using that. I might take off the sight though. I don't really know if I want to use that sight. Yeah, I'll try it out. I'll try it with the sight. Oh, I got a lobby. We got a lobby. We got a lobby. We got Skyline and Scud. Two maps I've already played. Treyarch actually fixed the major complaints that people had with MW's Gunsmith. Too many attachments and the attachments too many downsides. Agreed. Agreed. They definitely fixed those problems. I still wish they would go more in the direction of a pick 10 hybrid system, but they definitely did at least give us a better Gunsmith than everything we've had before, for sure. I'm not excited for MW4. I'm not excited for anything Infinity Ward does. Hey, I don't blame you, but to be fair, it's Call of Duty, and to me, I'm always going to be excited for a new COD, so I'm personally looking forward to anything that any studio does related to COD, but do I think I'll like MW4? Not if they design it like their last 2 games. But they could make changes though, so I don't know. We'll see. Even the worst Call of Duty, I still get some enjoyment out of. And like the campaign I might enjoy. So like, I'm still looking forward to it, but I get what you mean. And I hope they do zombies, but they might not. But that'd be really cool if they did zombies. I'm always gonna like Call of Duty, like no matter what, no matter how much I maybe dislike certain things, you know, I've been really pissed with a lot of the choices for zombies. I'm still gonna always be looking forward to it because it's Call of Duty, you know. It's just how it is. Let's try the MP5. No, let's try the. I'm gonna use the Plague Doctor. I want to use this damn thing, man. Let's do a little Let's do an emote. How do you?
Waypoint marked. Move.
How do you inspect your weapon? Oh, you have to click 2 buttons to inspect weapons. That's kind of annoying. By the way, graphics look a little off to me. I don't know if there's something I can change to make them look better. Is it eco mode, maybe? I'll leave that. Depth of field, maybe? No, I don't want that. Should I turn off the fidelity, maybe? Or is it something to do with the on demand or I'll just leave it as is. It's probably fine. I just think it looks a little weird, but it's probably fine. Like it looks like it has film grain, but I thought I turned that off, so I don't know. Damn. Really interested to see how IW does Gunsmith for the next game. I'm curious. I hope they just, if they're gonna do it again, just do it like this game at that point, you know. Again, I'm hoping we see some sort of pick 10 system return though, for sure.
Nice. We're pulling ahead.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's go to the secret room. Secret room. Oh, come on. They got rid of Lee Ross, so don't know if they'll do zombies. Lee Ross is just one guy, though. He doesn't like, just because he left does not mean they can do zombies, you know? But, I mean, you're not wrong that they probably won't do zombies, because, I mean, I don't know if Infinity Ward's interested in that. Considering the reason they didn't do zombies in MW 2019 is because the higher-ups at Infinity Ward thought zombies didn't belong in a Modern Warfare game. So you're probably right, but at the end of the day, Lee Ross not being there doesn't really mean much because he's just one guy, you know. He wasn't the only guy working on that zombies mode. Same thing with like Jason Blundell leaving. Like they can still make zombies, you know. I'm sure Sledgehammer wants to make zombies. I would be shocked based on what Sledgehammer has been doing in their multiplayer this year. I would be shocked if those devs didn't really want to make a zombies mode. Because like everything about multiplayer this year for MW3 is like zombies influence. They have multiplayer maps that look like zombie maps. They have horde point mode in multiplayer. Like they really want to do stuff with zombies and really goofy crazy shit. I think they want to make a zombies mode for sure. So I'd love to see it. I'd love to see them do it. I feel like mounting is just not very useful in this game so far. Like it almost feels really stiff, which is weird, which I guess it's the first time Treyarch is doing mounting, but yeah, it feels a little stiff. Looks like they changed that view since MW 2023. Yeah, well, I guess maybe it wasn't up to Infinity Ward at that point. Like I'm sure they had some influence on it, but they probably just said, yeah, if Sledgehammer wants it in their game, then I guess they're allowed to do it, you know. Or they probably realized at a certain point, nothing that's non-zombies for a co-op mode is going to be as successful as zombies. It's just not going to happen. No matter what Spec Ops mode you do, it's just not going to be as like a crazy success because people love zombies. They want that as their third mode. So like, I don't know. Even if it's like not a great zombies mode and it's kind of like put together last minute. People are gonna play Vanguard Zombies more than they're gonna play like Spec Ops. They just are, just naturally. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really know the player counts for Vanguard Zombies, but like MWZ was the most played co-op mode in Modern Warfare history, so that tells you enough right there to me. So I feel like that means that at least Activision's probably going to push Infinity Ward to do zombies. Whether or not they do it or not, I do think they're going to be pushing for it. And I definitely hope they end up doing it.
Contact down.
I definitely got to say, one thing I'm noticing, and I don't know if this is like a spawn issue, maybe, but it's really hard to predict spawns so far. Like, I feel like people are kind of just everywhere. And I don't think, it's not a problem with the maps, I don't think. I think it's just the spawns. What the fuck was that? I don't think it's the maps. I think it's the spawns that feel a little weird. Because, like, I have no idea where people are. Like, I feel like I'm roaming around aimlessly. It could also just be because the movement's so fast that, like, people are just able to get around faster. Which, honestly, the whole feeling of not knowing where people are, not being able to predict spawns, it's not really as big of a deal when the time to kill is much slower. Which is why it was never really a problem for me in the Treyarch games. Because, like, I don't know, it's just not really, like, a problem. Because if someone shoots me in the back, they're probably not going to be able to fully kill me right away. I'm going to have a chance to fight back. I don't know. You guys know I'll be arguing for a slower time to kill till the day I die in every game. But this game's time to kill is okay so far. Like, I don't think it's bad. It's just not as slow as I was hoping, though. I can't lie and say that I'm like thrilled with a time to kill like this, but it's definitely not bad either.
Gas mine front.
And you could just fall off the. It's a quick match. I did terrible that match. If IW didn't fail massively, Infinity Ward would have done more zombies. Really loved zombies in Spaceland. Yeah, I really wanted more of that, man. I really wish the community gave it more of a shot. And, like, I get it. Like, everyone's got different opinions and stuff, but I do feel like a lot of people wrote that off, like, without even trying it, because, like, the gameplay mechanics themselves are not, they're like pretty similar to BO3. Like, that game is the closest like spiritual successor to BO3 that we ever had, because the mechanics are kind of similar, you know, like similar general concept, similar like gobblegum system with the cards, weapon kits, you know, it's just a lot of stuff carried over. And I feel like a lot of people just saw how goofy it was, and because the game already had so much hate from its campaign reveal and its multiplayer reveal, that, like, what the hell's happening? Did it push me out of the... Oh shit, no! Fuck, alright, we'll see. Oh no. Servers are dead. Get me back in. Get me back in. Did it just... Are you kidding me? Everything I just did didn't count? Oh, that's fucked up. It literally, like, my whole game I just played didn't... that didn't level up at all. That hurts. I think I leveled up that game, right? I should be higher than level 6 right now. But what I was saying... I think there was just so much hate surrounding the campaign and multiplayer reveal. And it was kind of like a bandwagon almost. So, like, a lot of people, without even, like, really thinking about it, they kind of just were like, oh, this is going to be shit. It's also not Treyarch Zombies, and the last non-Treyarch Zombies was Advanced Warfare, which was pretty bad for most people. So a lot of people just didn't give it a shot. I feel like most people who did try out Spaceland, they liked it, though. Like, everyone was kind of like, okay, this is actually kind of fun. And then the other maps, there definitely was some issues with them. So, like, I understand that they didn't really retain much love. And then a couple years later, like... Even by the time Black Ops 4 was out, there was a large fan base that loved Infinite Warfare Zombies, and there was a lot of fans of it. Myself included. When it first came out, I liked it, but I didn't think it was like the best thing ever. And over time, I was like, holy shit, this is actually one of the better zombie modes ever. And at that point, it was too late. Infinity Ward's already decided we're not going to do zombies anymore. So that is true. And people are gonna like, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on YouTube, or not on YouTube, like a Twitter and stuff, of people comparing the zombies hate that Liberty Falls is getting to like the hate BO3 got at launch, which I mean wasn't really like nearly as much as we're seeing now. But same with the Infinite Warfare thing. But I feel like they're very different scenarios, because what people are hating on now, it's like they're hating on the gameplay mechanics that existed ever since BO Cold War. So like, I don't think people are hating on something that's very new and different and looks different. It's not that different than what we already saw in Cold War, at least based on how it looks. So I feel like the hate is very different, and I don't know if people are going to turn around and like suddenly love this game in a few years, unless the game itself is a lot better than what the gameplay presented, which I hope is the case. But we'll see. I'm definitely not nearly as negative as a lot of people have been on it, but can't deny there's a lot of hate on it. Can't deny. Yeah, servers appear to be broken again, which is really unfortunate. Kind of expected. Apparently dexterity is a great perk. Should I be using that then? I was saying it might be useful, but I was also like not sure. Can't use it now though. Bro, these servers are poopy. I always thought that every Zombies director had their flaws. People seem to think Blundell was flawless, but he had his flaws. Yeah, I usually don't. Ooh, Derelict. Let me play a new map, finally. When it comes to like, I'm not gonna ever call them specifically flawed, because again, they're just one person. Like it's like saying, I don't know. Like there's a lot of people who are working on these maps, but I get what you mean. Like he was like the overall lead, so like when we're looking at what he created, we also don't know exactly what maps he was necessarily in charge of, because like there's a lot of rumors that he didn't even have any input on like Black Ops 4's DLC, which I don't know if that's true or not. Bro, why is everyone voting for fucking Skyline? I'm sure Skyline is the more anticipated map, but like I haven't played Derelict yet, so I want to play it. I'm getting sick of Skyline. I mean, as much as I love lobby voting, map voting, it's like, it is kind of annoying sometimes, because it's like people just vote for the same shit sometimes. It's like, bro, let's vote for some new stuff, you know? That's not to say I want them to get rid of map voting. No, never get rid of it. Ever. I think once people learn that all the maps are probably... I'm sure every map's going to be good. I don't think this game's going to have any bad maps. Treyarch is so good with map design. I don't think we're going to get bad maps. Seems like I should wait a bit before hopping on BO6 beta. Yeah, you're probably right. But I mean, it's like every now and then you'll get into a rut where you can't find a lobby. But overall, it's okay.
Domination.
Let's try. What the fuck? Oh no. Why isn't it letting me use my what? Are you kidding me? I have the special blueprint, but it's not letting me use it. That's frustrating. Wait, what the fuck? Why isn't it letting me use any other gun? That's a little weird. What? It's just making me use this class. Bro. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Oh my god, bro, this game's cooked. It's just a beta. I'm just kidding. It's a beta. It's a beta. There's gonna be glitches. It's inevitable. I'm never gonna immediately start hating on it because this, but that's just one thing they gotta fix, because now I'm forced to use this gun because it won't let me change. Playing it right now and it seems pretty good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it feels smooth. Feels good. There's just obviously some very obvious glitches that are definitely a problem. Everyone's having trouble getting to games. Yep. A lot of server issues right now. This class has stims on it, so I might utilize those. Oh, This looks like shit. I mean, to each their own. I don't think it looks like shit. I do think the graphics look a little odd right now, but like at the same time, I don't think I properly. No, I don't know, because it looks like there's a little too much film grain. That's what I'm noticing. Just maybe they gotta just turn that down a little, and then it'll look better. Which I'm pretty sure I turned it off, so I don't know why it's showing, but maybe it could be a glitch. Maybe it's just, you know, I have no idea. Didn't they say they playtested this game for 2 years? Yes, but here's the thing. Playtesting a game in your studio is very different than playtesting it, you know, live with thousands of millions of people playing, you know? There's a big difference, which is exactly why they do betas, though. They do betas exclusively for this reason, and so these problems can be tested. They want to make sure that, like, okay, we need to test how this is going to work with millions of people playing at once. You know, they can't test that in their studio. They just can't. They could test other stuff, sure, but they can't test like big bugs like that could affect millions of people, you know? Unless they hire millions of QA testers to test it out, but that's just not in their budget, you know? I don't think they're gonna get. I guess we are the QA testers in the beta. That is basically what betas are, you know? Which is why I don't usually judge the game for things like that I know are going to be fixed. I'll judge the game for like gameplay things, like the time to kill. If I don't like the time to kill, I'll judge that. Because that's something that is not really related to like, oh, they can fix that because it's just a beta. No, it's literally like a gameplay mechanic. Sometimes map voting can be a curse. Remember Call of Combine? Oh, from BO3. 4 years development time and can't equip your $50 skin. Hey, you know, I agree that's a problem, but I'm sure they will fix it in time. I'm sure. I am pissed about it too, but I'm sure it'll be fixed. Maybe even next game it'll be fixed. I don't know. Next game as in like the game I play next. Whoa. How come no one's talking about how good the blood effects look compared to Cold War? That was one thing I hated about it. I haven't really noticed, to be honest, but you're probably right. It's not even that I can't use the blueprint I want to use. I literally... Ooh, that stim is quick. I like that. That was a quick stim. I kind of hate how, like, the recent games, the stims have been kind of, like, lengthy. Like, you take a while to do it. Oh my goodness, where are you? Got our personal UAV.
Scout pulse going out. Losing Bravo. I'm working on it. Securing zone A.
Someone's gonna drop down.
All locations locked down.
Where is this guy? There's literally a dude over here. Oh, maybe he died? He probably died. Ah! Oh! Oh! Dude, I love the movement. I'm sorry. I fucking love the movement. I think it feels so good. Not even just the Omni movement. Like, obviously the Omni movement's good and all, but I think the overall movement is just really good too. Like, just the way it feels. I think people hating on BO6 are as bad as the people who are shilling on the game instead of giving critiques. They're just blindly hating. Yeah, I talked about this on Twitter quite a bit over the past day, and mainly in relation to zombies. I think there's like two groups of people, like one who will hate literally everything about the game but continue to play it. And then there's the group that like can't accept any level of criticism and just get really pissed when people critique anything about the game. Like, both those groups are kind of annoying. Like, the one group, you clearly don't like Call of Duty anymore, maybe just stop playing, you know? Like, that's... If you hate literally everything that every Call of Duty has done the past, like, 5 years, just stop playing, man. There's nothing wrong with wanting new Call of Duties to be like the old games, but, like, it's different when you literally hate everything, though. Like, that's, like, there's an extreme there, right? But then there's also people that are getting so pissed at any bit of criticism, like, I literally will just say something simple, like, oh, I don't like the HUD. in BO6. I think they gotta change the style of it. And people are like, "What are you fucking stupid? What's wrong with it?" It's like, oh my god, like people gotta chill, man. People getting pissed about every little bit of criticism. It's like, no, it's okay to criticize the game. But on the flip side, it's also okay to love it. Like, if you love everything about it, that's fine. You know? But, like, you gotta be okay with people critiquing the stuff you love. It's, you know... There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Oi! Not gonna lie, spawn system looks like it's straight out of MW2 AK squad spawn. I don't know if it's that or not. I can't really tell myself, but I do feel the spawns are a little off. But every beta has had off spawns. I don't think there's been one COD beta where the spawns were great. So. Damn, we're getting fucking cooked this game. We're getting cooked alive. You know, I blame the fact that I can't use my my blueprint. That's what I'm blaming. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna come back next game, I promise. People say MP look like Cold War, but it looks quite different. Of course, it looks like a Treyarch game. Yeah, I think it looks kind of like Cold War, and it feels kind of like Cold War, but it feels just like a little smoother, I would say. I don't think it's a bad thing that it looks like Cold War. It's just like, you know, as long as it has its own identity. No, I think it does. At least multiplayer. I'm not really talking about zombies right now. Season 3, it'll be fixed. Yeah. Ah. I will say I recently got a new controller. I'm trying to get used to like the new feel of it because it's a little different. I like it though. It's just different.
Capture operation.
It's really hard to get this objective right here because there's so many like power positions above it. So like that's a hard B flag for sure. Like he's safe now, look, but like you just come around here and just go boop, and then he's dead.
Working this objective. Losing Bravo. Bravo locked.
Let's get C.
No Charlie locked down. Losing A.
Kill streak cannot be used right now. Why not?
Smoked him.
Ah, I always get shot in the back.
Using scout alpha.
I swear it's like every death of mine is just shot in the back. To me, it looks more of a mix of Cold War and Vanguard. Interesting. I'm not really seeing Vanguard personally, but I don't doubt that it's a possibility that you could see that. I don't like this XM4, at least this specific build of it on this class. Like, I'm sure it's overall a good gun. I just... This class, it's a little like the visual recoil is kind of high on it. It's kind of like, I don't know. I watched your video on Liberty Falls. I definitely think it will be improved before launch. I can't deny that it looks like round-based MW3 zombies. It does look like round-based MW3. That's exactly the way I would describe it. Which I'm not surprised by because I believe they were making both games at the same time and they're made on the same engine. So it's kind of like understandable, but at the same time, obviously I do wish it looked different.
Securing Alpha.
All right. While we wait to get to the next game, I'm gonna use the bathroom, so I'll be back like in literally like a minute. Hopefully we get a good map. I want a new map. Give me Derelict. finally, derelict. I was really hoping for it. We played Scud the first game, so I have no reason to play it again. Okay.
Yo, everybody vote Scud.
Actually works this time.
Scud.
No, don't vote Scud.
Yo,
Everyone go now,
Scud.
derelict.
No, Scud. Oh.
Everyone's fighting over one map. Quick try.
You suck.
Well, I gotta mute them before they start yelling slurs because people love to do that for some reason. Okay. I think it's the HUD that throws the entire mode off. That's what I've been saying, man. The HUD is so important. And everyone's like, ah, no, it's not. I know you can turn it off, but that's not the point. That's not the point. Okay, now we can actually use our blueprint. Look at that. Look at this gorgeous looking blueprint. Beautiful. Beautiful.
We got the lead. Now hold it.
And we got a map I have not played on yet. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not sure how I feel about these iron sights, but you know, I'm sure it's fine. Just looks a little beefy, you know. Oh! So what other maps are in this beta? I think Rewind is in the beta too.
Have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Oh, I didn't even realize we're playing Hardpoint. Did we play Hardpoint? Yeah, I think it's our first Hardpoint game. I've been playing nothing but Domination.
Hard point identified.
Nice. I might join with some friends later in the stream, but I wanted to play my first couple of games by myself.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. Come on, you're losing this fight.
Why is that thing on my screen? You see that? I mean, obviously that's a glitch, but what's causing that glitch? Oh my god, not the fucking UI glitch. Get that shit off my screen. There we go, it's gone. Let's cook this grenade. Ay, 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 man. I know for sure, because there's like honestly not much wrong with this game, I know for sure one of the biggest complaints is going to be skill-based matchmaking. Rightfully so. That deserves to get criticized up the wazoo, because everyone hates skill-based matchmaking. Not everyone, but you know, most people hate that. Ooh, drop shotting might be the way to go, actually. You can drop shot kind of fast.
Captured the hard point.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm loving the movement, bro. Every play you can make just it feels so good. Ooh.
Activating scout pulse.
Ah! Fuck! I was getting concussed like a motherfucker. It's kind of stuck there. I do like that the hard points have numbers now, though. That's pretty cool. I mean, why give them numbers, though? They could have just given them letters. I guess that would have made more sense, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Hard point is secure.
Oh! I'm so glad Treyarch knows ball when it comes to making them score streaks instead of kill streaks, but again, please let us loop them for the full game.
Enemy assault pack destroyed.
I really hope more people criticize that. Like, if enough people ask for it, I think they'll change it, but...
I'm playing the long game.
Ah.
Using scout pulse.
I really haven't gotten much streaks so far, surprisingly. Like, I haven't even gotten the chopper yet.
Hardpoint is secure.
I'm not sure how much. I think it's 1,000, but I could be wrong. What zombies map you playing first? Definitely Terminus, 100%.
Hostiles have the hard point.
I'm sure we'll do the whole New Zealand thing, so we'll probably play the map way before the Easter egg is even like available. So I'll probably play Terminus for like an hour, then play Liberty Falls for like another hour, and then we'll go from there. Maybe go back to Terminus, you know, that sort of thing. Come on. Wish IW and Sledgehammer could work on their own games and let Treyarch do their own thing. I would like all the studios to make their own full games. Yeah, without any influence from the other studios, just do their own thing, make it very separate. That is, to me, the ideal Call of Duty situation, which is what we had. From 2014 to 2018. It was, in my opinion, some of the best years of Call of Duty, where every studio was doing their own thing. They had their own game going for them. They worked on their own thing pretty much fully. That was like such a good time to be a COD fan. I know a lot of people, I know there was issues with other things. I hated the supply drops in some of the games too. Don't get me wrong. But let's be honest, there were some phenomenal things about those games, in my opinion. Fave map so far? Hard to tell just from a few games of playing, but probably Skyline. Skyline seems to be the best. Scud was all right. And then we have this map here. This map's pretty fun so far. I think this map is definitely like... I feel like this might be the smallest map I played so far. This feels really small. All the maps feel pretty small, by the way. But it's just good. I don't think they're going to have a single, like, a really large map, which I'm personally fine with. I don't like large maps. Unless it's like a 10v10 thing, I don't want to play a large map. That assassin perk is kind of OP because if somebody's on a streak, you can just completely ruin their streak for them. Which again, further proves my point that streak spam really shouldn't be considered an issue. There's literally a perk that allows you to hunt down someone who's going on a streak and kill them before they can get the damn streak.
Scout pulse going out.
Calling UAV. Oh, do you need a UAV for this? Oh, you might... Like, look, Assassin allowed me to hunt that guy down and kill him before he could get a streak. No! Oh, fuck! I'm telling you, man, if they made the time to kill just like a notch slower, I think I'd like this game even more. I still like it a lot, don't get me wrong. I don't think it needs to have a slower time to kill, but I want it to be a little slower, just a little slower.
Got one.
If anyone's wondering the time to kill, it feels like BO3 to me, which is fine. That's a good time to kill, but would I like it to be more like Cold War's time to kill? Yeah. Shame there seems to be no gore again. Well, it's hard to say because I'm not really like thinking about gore when I'm playing. Like, it's hard to see that, you know? I'm sure if you shoot someone with a shotgun in the face, there will be a lot of gore. But like, will it be like World at War level? Probably not. Ah, shit. I do like the mini map, or the mini map. The what was I saying? The scoreboard. It's definitely better than the scoreboards we've had the last couple of years, because it actually shows your deaths on the scoreboard. Fucking finally! I don't know why the other studios are so scared of doing that. Like, oh, we don't want deaths on the scoreboard. Why the fuck not? Like, come on.
Friendly.
I want to see my KD throughout the whole game.
Activating scout pulse.
I don't have to wait till the match is over to see my KD. That's ridiculous. BO3 was pretty gory. If you use your specialists, yeah, those specialists were crazy gory. Like, I remember blowing people up with the battery operator with her war machine. That shit was crazy.
secure. Hostiles have the hard point.
Nice little triple. Can I make it a quad? No, it was too late.
Using scout bolts.
Oh!
5 kills.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
I'm on a little streak right now. Let us not die.
Hard point is secure.
Is there?
Hostiles have the hard point.
No! Ah! Holy shit. There's a chopper out there, so I just gotta stay inside. Fuck. I don't want to camp. I don't like camping. But for the sake of my streak, I gotta do it.
Hard point active. Hostiles
I gotta
have
do it.
captured the hard point.
Oh yes, come on. One more kill. One more kill, come on. No, I ran out of ammo! I ran out of ammo! You gotta be shitting me! Oh my god. I can't believe I ran out of fucking... I wouldn't have gotten a nuke. No, I was on like a 10 kill streak maybe. That nukes were a lot more than that, but I just wanted my fucking streaks, man. They're kind of hard to get in this game. I feel like I'm getting a lot of kills and I'm still not getting them, which is interesting. I guess I gotta play the objective more because they are score streaks. But I like that though. I like when they're harder to get. Trust me, I do not want streaks to be easy to get. Which further proves that get them, like, let them loop then. Like, if they're so hard to get, why can't they loop, you know? Not everyone's gonna be earning them.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured the hard
The enemies are getting them though. They're fucking us up. Well, I mean, that guy's 62 and 32, so I guess, yeah.
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes shoot you? Fight back, damn it!
Oof. I haven't played since Cold War, but I'm having tons of fun so far on Bu 6. That's good. I'm glad you're having fun on it. Choke artist. I know. I think I've gotten like 3 streaks today where I die one off my final streaks.
Hard point is secure.
I gotta reload more often. I think that's my problem. I forget to reload sometimes. Oh. Or I should switch to my pistol. But I feel like this pistol kind of stinks.
Hard point active.
It doesn't have any attachments, I don't think.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh.
Hard point is secure. Hostile cell phones in your AO.
Damn, it's hard to get quad feeds in this game, man. It's really hard. I feel like because... and this is like a really interesting difference in people's perspectives. I feel like a lot of people think that it's harder to get like feeds when the time to kill is slower. I think it's the opposite, you know? I think it's harder to get feeds when the time to kill is a bit faster. But that's just me. Oh, I agree. Score streaks are definitely better than kill streaks. I don't want them to ever bring back the I don't want this kill streak system ever to come back. I think the kill streak system is stupid. It's outdated. It's bad. Keep the score streaks. Just let us loop them though. That's my only problem. Like, why can't we loop them? I'm assuming these attachments are pretty good for this, right? Wait, why did it kick me out of the lobby? I don't know. We'll use some of our no attachment weapons next game because this is level 10. Our fucking Jackal PDW is level 10. We definitely don't need to use this anymore. I could put a suppressor on instead of something else. Maybe I could take this off. This one increases the headshot multiplier. That's interesting. but it makes more vertical recoil. I'm gonna try that. You know what I love? It doesn't change the Mastercraft when you change the attachment. That is one of the best fucking changes they've made to this game, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. I still haven't used the new knife. Or the knife in general. Any other streaks we can use? Oh, so the Watchdog Hilo is 1100. That's why it's been so hard to get. That's a pretty big jump between this and that. I guess we can use the regular UAV now, though. Still, though, 675 is a lot. This is an expensive UAV, man. This better be the best UAV in COD history if it's that fucking much. That's expensive, bro. Sleeper Agent is the best way to get feeds? Probably. I don't think I've tried out that perk yet, though. Do you agree that the lighting reflections on weapons are a little bad? Something does look a little flat with the graphics. I'm not like a big graphics like nitpicker though. I really don't like, as long as the game's fun, I don't really care, but I do kind of see what you mean a little bit. I haven't seen much gameplay of the LMG or base shotgun. Could you use them at some point? Yeah, I'll use them. Probably not for long though, because I don't really like using those guns as much as ARs and SMGs, but I'll try them out just for the hell of it. I don't think it's even looking for a lobby. What is going on? Wait, there's not even an option to find a match. What? Definitely a little glitchy right now. Yeah, Jackal PDW definitely looks like the SOG 9mm. I agree. Would love to see if they have the ballistic knife in this game at launch. The ballistic knife sounds like something they would add in DLC, you know? All right. Might have to restart the game. Should I even back out of this? We'll do that. Because right now, BO6 isn't the main application. So it makes, like, when you load up COD HQ, you're going to load up MW3 first. Which, again, it's like one of the problems with COD HQ. It's just extra fucking steps, man. Like, it's just extra steps. Who's Hawk 2 and why are they inviting me to a party? I don't know. But if it gets me to a lobby, I'll join them. Shit, I don't know. It's probably one of my friends. I just don't know I just don't know the name. I don't know who that is. I guess I'll join later. I'll see if I find a lobby on my own though. Would you say the game's good so far? Yeah, I would. I could tell this is gonna be, especially when it's all said and done, it's gonna be a top like 5 or 6 COD game for me, at least multiplayer wise. I can tell. I think it's gonna be like on the same level as Cold War. You know, if you like Cold War multiplayer, you'll probably like this. Not that they're exactly the same, but I'm just saying like similar mechanics and features, just with Omni movement and tac sprint, you know? Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna keep getting Skyline because that's what everyone wants to play right now. It is the best looking map, so I get it. Let's use the XM4. But yeah, I do see what you mean by lighting though. Like the lighting does look kind of off. It looks good in some areas, but like right here it looks flat. Like this looks really flat. But when you go over there, it looks great. And I'm sure it's just because of the sunlight, obviously. But they probably got to find a way to like properly light all areas, you know? Holy shit, that sniper flew me back. Like I said, I'm not really one to talk about graphics too much because it doesn't really affect my experience too much. It affects me, I feel like, more in zombies, because zombies, I feel like, is more atmosphere. The atmosphere matters in zombies more, you know? So I feel like that's where graphics to me matter more. But in this, I'm kind of just like, yeah, as long as the maps are colorful, I'm happy. And there's definitely color. I like that little ascend thing, how quick it is.
Splash.
Assisted suicide? What? The dude jumped off the map after I shot him? What? Call of Skyline it is. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people wanting to play this map. But I feel like once you play it once, it's like, yeah, you know, I can play a different map now. I want to try out Rewind. I'm pretty sure Rewind's in the game too. Someone wanted to see the shotguns though. I'll try them out real quick. The shotgun and the XMG. So here's the LMG. It's pretty hefty. Oh my god. It hits like a truck. Wait, what? Mute everyone. Oh my god, the mute button's not working. Are you kidding me? I have to manually do it? Why does it take so much longer than it did in like the old games? It used to be one button in the old games, but recently they made muting people so much more complicated than it needs to be. It really should just be like one button, you know?
Got the lead. Now hold it.
Definitely a pretty good LMG so far. Yeah, that thing hits like a truck, man. Cold War better than the MW reboot? Oh, I agree. I think Cold War is better than every Modern Warfare game, like of all time. Like every single one of them. I'm not getting all 6 of them. I'm also just not a big Modern Warfare guy compared to Black Ops, so that's just kind of how it is, you know? There's not a single Modern Warfare game that I like more than any single Black Ops game. There's not a single one. Every Black Ops game is in my top 6 Call of Duties of all time, whereas there's not a single Modern Warfare game in my top 6. So that tells you all you need to know. But to be fair, I'm also a big zombies guy, so like obviously I'm gonna prefer the games with zombies, you know. But no, even just looking at multiplayer, I would still say the Black Ops games, every single one of them I like more than the Modern Warfare games.
Sending thermal.
I heard someone over there.
Threat neutralized.
I do feel really slow with this thing, but it's hitting like a truck though. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, my god, you're so slow. I can't use LMGs, I'm sorry. I hate how slow you are with them. Like the only game with LMGs that I legitimately liked was BO3, because BO3 you were fast as fuck with the LMG, so it didn't matter. And I guess IW too. Infinite Warfare, BO3, the LMGs I actually liked.
Enemy scout pulse detected.
Like the Dingo in BO3 is like one of my favorite LMGs ever. Because like the Dingo was basically just like an AR in that game, you know? But I hate in like every other COD because they're just so slow, man. And like I'm trying to move around quick. And shotguns just don't have enough versatility. Like, yeah, they're good on like shipment, but I'm not gonna want to use them on any other map. What the f? You can close these doors? I like how interactable the maps are, I will say. There's a lot of interactable features. Ooh.
Enemy
Ooh.
appears KIA.
Oof. Like, look at this interactable feature here. You can close this door, and you can just be down here as a little secret, like, passageway. Stuff like this is really cool. I think this adds a lot of personality to maps. Until people camp down there. Holy shit. But yeah, I think this adds a lot of personality to the map, for sure. I'm definitely happy they did this. Oh my god. I was on a bit of a tear there with the shotgun, though, not gonna lie.
Contact white.
Ah. I mean, this game is so hard. I'm doing circles around him. Yeah, apparently they nerfed aim assist quite a bit, so I think that's why. Now let's try sniping. This game we're just gonna use all the classes I never use, and then we'll go back to regular guns next game. But like, I'm just gonna have fun with a bunch of guns I don't use. I do not snipe. I don't enjoy it. Oh my god. I only use guns like this if I'm going for camos, really, or like just if I'm playing a big map, maybe I'll snipe. But like, it's just not my thing. I don't know. I do like the way these weapons look, though. Come on. I snipe in Battlefield, though. Very different kind of games.
Finish lines in sight. Don't let up.
But when you have a game this fast paced, like, I just don't want to snipe. Like, how am I supposed to snipe with this kind of movement, you know? Unless you're really good. That's different. I'm not really good with snipers, though. I can't hit a single shot with this. Oh, the game's gonna end in a second anyways. Oh, I wanted that kill. I wanted that.
That's right.
Oh well.
The CIA ain't nothing without us.
Modern Warfare games are just horrible. I don't want to see another one come out. There's definitely going to be a Modern Warfare 4, but after that, I kind of agree. I hope they stop them. But at the end of the day, like, you could make it good. It's just a lot of them just haven't, in my opinion, been that great. I like MW3 this year. I do. Didn't love the zombies, but you know, the campaign was bad too. But the multiplayer was good. Do you like the game? Give your honest first impressions. So far, yes, I do. I have my issues, obviously, but as a whole, I think this is a solid feeling Call of Duty. I think the movement feels good. The guns feel good. And I like the gunsmith system. It looks balanced. It looks interesting. So I think we're in for a decent year. I will say. I don't know. A lot of it's fun so far. Like, this is a really solid system. Everything's a lot more simpler, and there isn't a million cons. So you're not going to put an attachment on that just completely just ruins the gun, you know? Might use a bit of the MP5 this next game. I do wish they would add a little indicator letting you know like where your attachment is that you unlocked, because they don't currently have that. Wait, where did they remove a shotgun from the game? They removed the shotgun from the game. Holy shit. There was another shotgun in the game. They removed it. Must be broken. It must be broken, because why would they remove it? Dying to nades and getting stunned by flashes and stuns will always make me miss pick 10. I agree.
Domination.
I prefer pick 10 as well. But I do think like it could be a pick 10 gunsmith hybrid. It doesn't necessarily need to be like just getting rid of gunsmith altogether. You could do gunsmith with pick 10. You could. They tried with MW3 with the vests, and then they kind of like fell back on it and just made an update, just changing how vests work, and then it's not really anything like pick 10 anymore. At least it doesn't really feel as much like pick 10. I like the kill sounds. Yeah, definitely very satisfying. Hitmarker sounds are always good in Treyarch games, I feel like. But to be fair, Cold War's beta hitmarker sounds sounded so much better than the launch hitmarker sounds. I don't know why they changed it, but I do miss those. Cold War Alpha especially. That multiplayer alpha had like some of the best hitmarker sounds ever.
Taking Alpha. All locations secured.
Oh, that was a really good use of the concussion grenade. We are fucking dominating right now.
Lost Charlie. Securing Charlie.
Securing Charlie. Oh. Ah, shotguns. The MW2/3 MP5 iron sights just pisses me off. Oh, I agree. I miss the OG MP5 iron sights. Honestly, I got a feeling there's got to be a legal issue regarding like the OG look of the MP5, because I don't see why else they would use these iron sights. To me, that like doesn't make sense, you know? I really think there's some sort of like legal reason they can't use it. I don't know why, but maybe there's something going on with that we don't know about.
Losing Bravo.
Dude, every gun in this game is actually pretty good. I don't think there's like any like really bad weapon so far.
That is 101.
Oh my goodness.
Klaus authorizing UAV.
Got a UAV. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, come on! That was fucking crazy though, man. You see what I mean though? When the movement's good in this game, it's good, you know? Like, I'm not even just talking about Omni movement. It's literally just the movement in general feels really good. Can you explain the synopsis of the whole trilogy of Black Ops? You mean like the campaigns? I mean, in the nicest way possible. I feel like there's definitely better options for that, you know, like I'm sure there's like videos that give a good synopsis, unless you want me to give like a short one. I can't go in detail because like we'll be here all day. It's a pretty huge story, but there's lots of recap videos out there that do it pretty good. That'll definitely do it better than I could.
I am taking damage. Ouch. Organic unalive.
Taking C.
But I'm not sure if you mean like the story. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Do not let me get shot.
Losing Bravo. Lockdown. Dig in and hold them.
Oh, that preemptive throw of the concussion saved my life. Holy shit.
We lost C.
Frag thrown.
Oh my god, this is insane.
Requesting recon overhead. UAV established overhead. Using stun.
Losing B.
UAV fuel check 50%.
I can't move. Oh, come on. He knew I was there. He knew I was there. I was so fucking trapped, man. Story? Yeah, I think there's definitely there's lots of recap videos out there. I can't do it off the cuff. I just don't think I'd be able to successfully. I'd be like running in circles with my explanations. And I definitely couldn't recap BO3 for you. That is the most confusing campaign of all time, so.
Locking down Charlie. Controlling Bravo.
Oi.
Zone Charlie locked down. Losing A. Taking
I'm definitely
Bravo.
starting to get used to the movement. Aw. 26 and 10. Okay, so now we're doing pretty good.
We lost
We're
A.
getting some good games in here, for sure.
Bravo is ours.
Oh, did not mean to melee. That was not what I wanted. Do you think there will be a Pack-a-Punch quest in Liberty Falls that was locked for COD Next?
We're losing
Or would it
all
literally be
zones.
opening a door and if it's that simple? Oh, I don't think there's going to be any quests on that map, no. They said that the map is supposed to be more casual. I think it's literally you just walk up to it and you get the Pack-a-Punch. Which is stupid, I agree, but like, it's just one map, I guess. It's not like the end of the world, but that's honestly like the least of my issues with what we saw with that map, but I definitely think that's one thing.
They're taking C.
Grenade out.
But yeah, I don't think that's gonna change.
Cool. Enemy watchdog helo inbound.
Because I mean, even like you look at Firebase Z, not Firebase Z, D Machine, it wasn't a very, like, you literally just hold X on a part and then that's it. So like, we've had Pack-a-Punch quests pretty simple like that before. They're not always like actual quests. Even Even the Reisendrock, it was you hold two things, X on two things. It had more style to it for sure, but like it was really just holding X. So like I'm not really too pissed. I like having a pack punch quest for sure, but as long as the Easter egg is good and there's lots of side Easter eggs, then I don't think it'll matter. But that's only if we actually get that though, you know. We gotta have lots of good quests, and then oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Bro, do the streaks suck in this game? Because I feel like the chopper has not been able to kill me so far. I haven't gotten it myself yet, so I don't know how good or bad it is, but I've been able to run away from it every single time. I really hope they didn't nerf the streaks. Streaks are usually really good, so... Oh, this refills your equipment too? Okay. Damn. Level 11. It's definitely... Oh no, never mind. It's working now. Before it was showing everyone else's level 1, but it's working now. I think I'm the highest level in this lobby. I'm a lot more familiar with Modern Warfare, but feel like I'm missing out on Black Ops. Yeah, it's really hard to explain the story of it. It's a really complicated story. Not even just like BO3, I mean like the whole thing. Because there's so many elements to it, I don't think I'd be like good enough to like fully explain it, you know? At least not like off the cuff, I mean. I recommend playing them though, because there's some really good campaigns, especially World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2. Cold War's got a good campaign too. I like it. Not crazy about BO3's campaign, and BO4 doesn't have one, so. Oh, that guy took the sniper I was gonna pick up. I hope the secondaries are good. The secondaries in MW3 are really good, so like, it's a pretty good year for those. This without any attachments is not very good though. I tried to use it a couple times. I'm like, eh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is definitely the most fast-paced Call of Duty since BO4. Is it faster than BO4? I don't know. What do you guys think? I've been playing zombies since BO1. I can care less for quests. Quest sounds like D&D crap. I just want to kill some zombies. Wish they would have more building defense instead of building weapons. Yeah, I mean, they've had quests since BO1. I just like quests because I like having things to do. Like, don't get me wrong, the whole killing zombies aspect is obviously, like, really fun and it's important, but I think that can get repetitive, and I think it depends on the type of player you are. Now, I'm not going to make any assumptions about you. I don't know how much you play, but, like, I think, generally speaking, people who don't play that much, they're going to be fine with, you know, just the zombie killing aspect of it because they're not playing that often. But if you play like a lot, I personally think a lot of people get bored of and repetitive. Like they feel kind of like it's very repetitive, just killing zombies over and over, right? So I like quests because it just gives me something to do, and especially when they got cool rewards, they're fun. Like if I go play Zetsubo no Shima, I'm gonna want to do some quests. You know, I'm gonna want to do the spider bait quest, the friendly thrasher quest. Because they're rewards, they're fun things that now you get to use in the game, but they're also things to do. They're just some sort of objective, you know? They're not forced. They're not like, you know, it's not like Outbreak where they force you to do objectives. No, I'm talking purely optional objectives, and that to me is enjoyable. So that's why those are so important to me, and I think can make or break maps and games, but I understand why some people don't care about it though, of course, and you don't have to care about it. They're all optional, so. But I do agree they should include more, like, I think defense building thing, that sounds pretty interesting. Like they should do more stuff like that. I guess they have traps, you know, I guess that's close. But I do think they can go a lot further with it, you know. I don't like the new map layouts for zombies. They're way too open. The mantling over everything is kind of dumb. I kind of agree.
We don't reward failure. Work out what went wrong and fix it.
Terminus looks good so far in terms of its layout. I don't think that map's going to be a problem, but I'm not sure. I saw Mr. Waffle's video on Liberty Balls. I was laughing so hard about the Liberty Balls thing. I love his whiteboard videos, very informative. I agree, he's really well spoken, he's really smart, like he knows what he's talking about. So yeah, I definitely recommend that video if you guys haven't seen it. I respect the hell out of Milo. He blocked me on Twitter, but I still respect him, you know. But like I don't know, I still don't know why he blocked me though. I think it was like, I want to say 2016 probably, because it's been, I have not seen him on Twitter in years, right? But I think he probably was complaining about, like, I want to say Infinite Warfare. He probably said something negative about Infinite Warfare, and I was such an Infinite Warfare like defender that I probably called him stupid because he didn't like Raven the Redwoods or some shit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing because I honestly don't know to this day what I said. The tweet doesn't exist anymore. I looked, so I was like, okay, I don't know what I said, but like, I don't know. I probably deserve the block though. I'll admit it. I probably deserved it. I'll take, you know, I was 16 years old. I'll take it, you know. Oh wow, I just joined. Who's in this? Oh, these are random people. I don't know these people. Leave party. I thought it was someone I know, so I was like joining, but I don't notice. I don't recognize anyone's name there, so I'm gonna leave. How's the movement? Really damn good. Really damn good. I'm personally loving it right now. Derelict. Can we get like some? Are there only 3 maps in the beta right now? I thought there was more. I could have sworn they said there was like a lot more than that. See, I'm not afraid to put attachments on now. You know how that feels so fucking good? Because I'm not afraid to put attachments on. I don't have to look at, oh, what's the negatives gonna be? No, there's no negatives on like half of these. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. They might actually turn me into a gunsmith lover now, even though I was never a big fan of it. But like, this is actually like a good, solid direction for gunsmith. Treyarch knows what's up, man. They know what's up. Yeah, they legit got rid of one of the guns that was in this game before. That's so funny. Scud? Nice, we got Scud. I only played Scud once so far, so. We will be playing with some friends in a bit, by the way. I wanted to play by myself for a bit. We'll probably be streaming, I'm gonna guess it's 2:30 now. And we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I might do it for like 3, maybe 4 hours. That's probably what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna make a video, and then I have to make a zombies video tonight too. I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about zombies related. It's a big day for Call of Duty. Yeah, I mean, I've been told Mr. Waffle blocks a lot of people, but like, some people say it's like a negative. It's his Twitter. He can do whatever he wants. I'm not gonna say, oh, why'd you block me? Like, I probably deserved it, bro. To be honest, like, I don't know, man. I can't blame someone for utilizing their social media in the way they want to. That's their choice. It does suck though, because I want to see his tweets. You know, I do want to see them. Oi! Scud is an interesting map. I feel like this is probably the weaker map, just based on the types of map I like. This is a little more of an open map, probably good for sniping. Ooh, a double kill. Holy shit.
Throwing frag.
My first game was actually on Scud.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh my god, everyone's just diving everywhere. It's so fucking funny just seeing everyone dive everywhere.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Okay, get me the hell out of here before I die.
Get a UAV on grid.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Okay, let's toss a nade up here. No, come on! Are you fucking kidding? Dude, the time to kill, I want it to be slower because there's so many times where it's like, oh, if it was just like a notch slower, I would have lived, you know? I would have lived just a notch slower. Did you see his new whiteboard video? I did. It was a really good video. I do wish he talked about the HUD a little bit though. He didn't mention anything about the HUD, which I honestly, like, I've looked around so many comment threads on Twitter, on TikTok, on literally everywhere. I've been looking everywhere because I really want to see like the community's consensus on Liberty Falls and Black Ops 6 Zombies. And literally the HUD is like the #1 thing I'm seeing. Regardless of if you're able to edit the HUD, it doesn't matter. People are criticizing the look of it, the visual style, and there's people who don't know that you can change certain things and they're just not buying the game because they think it looks really ugly. So like, that's it's to me one of the main things I've been seeing personally, but he didn't mention it, so I really think he should have personally. Initial thoughts? I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it personally. I still have an issue with the fact that streaks can't loop, but I knew I was gonna have that issue because they already announced that a while ago. I think it feels good. The maps are good. There's really not much critiques I can give. I feel like it's going to be a very critiqueless kind of year for multiplayer. I think it's just going to be a solid MP. It's not really doing anything like that crazy special though, other than the Omni movement. Like, I don't think it's really going to stand out amongst the other CODs. It's just a Call of Duty game. I don't know, but it's good. How do you use the knife? Oh, actually, I haven't. It's if you hold the knife button. So obviously, if you tap it, you're just going to melee. But if you hold the knife button, you can pull it out. We can expect it too. And that's kind of cool. I like how they did that. Oh, that's a teammate. The fact that you can just go melee only, like whenever you want. It's just like Modern Warfare Remastered. They had the same thing. Really don't know why it took them this long to implement that into another Call of Duty though. Like it was only in a remastered COD. It's on trending and has a lot of views. I really hope Treyarch watches and makes some changes. I agree. Which is why I wish he talked about the HUD, because like that to me is my biggest issue with what we saw. So like I do wish he talked about that. I unfortunately see a lot of people writing it off, like they're writing off the HUD complaints because they're like, oh, you can change it. But like again, that's not the issue though. It's not the layout that people have a problem with. So changing the layout is not going to fix anything. I think Kevin Drew needs to step down. See, I don't agree with that mentality because, like, look, he's a human being, right? He's a person. He's doing a job that he believes is best for him. Just because you disagree does not mean you should think he deserves to like get fired or like leave his position. He wants to make changes that we want, believe me. But oh, quad. But like at the end of the day, the guy is still great at his job, regardless of if we disagree with certain things. I mean, he's been behind some of the best maps. He did work on zombies. He's been working since like Black Ops 1. So like disagree with what he like wants, you know, or disagree with his like the philosophy of the game design, whatever. But like just try to not make it personal though, because I feel like that's where it starts to like no one's gonna listen to feedback from someone who says that, you know. I'm not trying to like say that to you specifically, but like anyone, you know, I think it's best to keep the developers' names just like out of it. Just critique the game design, critique that, but like don't critique them as people. It's just not worth it. It doesn't help anyone. Is Twitter that place? Is Twitter a cesspool nowadays? Can't go on there without seeing something you don't want to see, in extreme toxicity. In some cases, yeah. I mean, I would say most of what I see on Twitter, obviously it's normally related to the algorithm, like what you're interested in. Like obviously I see Call of Duty stuff and movie stuff more than anything, but every now and then you'll just see a video of someone dying and it's like, what the fuck, why is that on Twitter? So there's definitely some issues. But in terms of like negativity, I would actually say TikTok for Call of Duty specifically, like with the Black Ops 6 reveal, there was way more negativity on TikTok than Twitter. Twitter's actually the most positive place right now for Black Ops 6. It's insane. And usually that's not the case, but like I feel like people on Twitter are more positive. Whereas if you go to YouTube comments, TikTok comments, it is like a war zone. Look at my recent tweets. I screenshotted some of them. There's comments on TikToks with tens of thousands of likes saying that Black Ops 6 gameplay for zombies looks like shit. with like 20,000 plus likes. That is insane. I've never seen in my life this amount of hate, actually ever, because I've been around since World of War, right? There has not been a single reveal for a Call of Duty game that has been this, or for Call of Duty Zombies, that has had this much hate. I know some people want to say BO3. No, BO3 did not have this much hate. Infinite Warfare, you could say that Zombies mode probably had a lot of hate with its reveal, but to me that's very different because that was a game that was already being hated on with its campaign and multiplayer, and people kind of just extended that hate to Zombies. I don't think anybody was genuinely critiquing the Zombies itself. They were just like, oh, fuck Infinite Warfare, haha, and then they just disliked those trailers too. But like, you can't really find many people actively shitting on Infinite Warfare back then. It really, most people either just didn't care, or they were like, ah, this looks kind of goofy. But like, we didn't see gameplay or anything. Like, this is very different. This is full gameplay of BO6, and the hate is the most I've ever seen for Zombies. So I think they might make some changes because it's extending. It's not just like hardcore fans hating. No, it's literally casual players who haven't played Zombies in a while. Even they're hating it, how it looks. So it's a lot of people, you know? And it's not just like the Liberty Falls map itself. They're hating the mechanics too. They're like, why is there armor in Zombies? Why is there a mini map? Why is there this? Why is there that? There's all sorts of things they're hating on. So like, I do think they might make some changes just because of that. Like, sure, it's Call of Duty Zombies. It'll be popular no matter what, but I still think they might make changes because I think they want as many people happy as possible. Oh, come on. I was having fun that game. Time to Kill better than Vanguard or MW2? Oh yeah, definitely better than those games. Well, yeah, the BO6 Zombies, it's probably gonna do well because it's on Game Pass and it's still like modern Call of Duty, which every game for modern COD does relatively well. Like, they're all been doing decent. The thing is it gonna stick the player base like all the way through the game's life cycle? You know, that's the question. Because even MWZ had a lot of players at launch, but like, that didn't stick. The retention dropped off, you know? I think, to me, this is the core issue. I think Treyarch, and I'm not going to say specific dev names because, like I said, I don't think that's like a good thing to do. It's not helpful. But Treyarch themselves, as a studio, they saw the success of Cold War Zombies because it did do really well. That's very obvious, right? And they said, okay, so that means people like these systems and these mechanics. So let's make the next game very similar to those mechanics and systems, right? But I think what they fund, and this is just, I don't really have proof of this necessarily, but I feel like all of the hate I'm seeing, how does a map have -1 votes? That was a funny little glitch. The amount of hate I'm seeing tells me that people actually don't like the Cold War mechanics as much as they thought, right? But I think Cold War's success was not due to its core gameplay systems. Talking about Zombies. I don't think it was successful because of that. It was successful because it was the pandemic and a lot of people were at home playing video games. Warzone blew up right a couple months before that game came out, so obviously there's a lot of new players, a lot of returning players that haven't played Zombies in a while, or Call of Duty in a while in general. So they got a lot of attention from that. And you had stuff like crossplay, which was really new for Call of Duty. Well, it was new for Call of Duty. You had free DLC, which was also new for Call of Duty. Previously, if someone bought Call of Duty, they had to spend like $100+ to get all the Zombies maps. With Cold War, you spend $60 on the game, boom, you get 4 maps, right? And Outbreak and Onslaught and all that stuff. So free DLC was huge. You also had the leveling, like you could level your guns in multiplayer, or you could level them in Zombies 4 multiplayer in Warzone, which they actually had before in I think Infinite Warfare did that too, but regardless, that was still huge because people now can level up their really like 70+ levels for some guns. So now they can level those up in Zombies. That was huge. Same for camo grinding. That was huge. And what else was there? Cold War itself did really well, right? Like that game just sold well because the multiplayer and campaign looked really good for a lot of people. So I don't think it's this thing of, oh my god, these mechanics are the reason this game is so successful. The HUD is the reason, the armor system, no, I don't think that's what made it so popular. You could have taken BO3, like almost a carbon copy of BO3, add in all those extra mechanics, or add in all those extra factors that I mentioned, like the pandemic, the crossplay free DLC, it would have been just as popular as Cold War Zombies, if not more popular. Because even BO3 without all those extra things, it still was a really popular Zombies game. It really was. Zombies Chronicles was like the best-selling DLC ever. So like, if they just stuck with the mechanics that like those games had, added other things in, yes, I'm fine with making certain things more casual friendly. If they wanted to make an easier Easter egg mode like they are this year, that's fine. If they wanted to, hell, even just make high rounds easier, that's fine too. Like, I'm not like gonna be that opposed to that. But a lot of core systems that just change, like the point system, the rarity system, the armor, that stuff didn't need to change for people to get on board with zombies. And I think they are assuming that those systems are necessary for people to get on board with zombies. They think we need the minimap. They think we need all this. But I just don't think that's the case. And I think they're starting to learn that now, because there's so much hate and vitriol for these systems that I'm seeing online, even from casual players. So, and it was always said that, oh my god, Cold War Zombies is like for casuals, but like, are we sure the casuals actually liked it as much as they're saying? They probably just grinded it because they wanted camos and they said, oh, these are cool camos. Does that mean they loved all the systems in the game? Not really. I don't love all the systems in Cold War, and guess what? I still play the shit out of it. I don't like MWZ. Guess what? I played the shit out of it at launch because there was a lot to grind for. When you have a lot to grind for in a game, people will play it regardless. It's Call of Duty. It's always going to be a base level of enjoyment. You're never going to absolutely despise it. But like, are people going to love it? Are they going to get so interested in it? Because I don't know. You know, the first impressions are not positive from a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying my first impressions are that negative. I definitely have some things I don't like, but overall, I'm still really looking forward to it because I'm excited for the Easter eggs, right? I'm excited for the side Easter eggs, and we haven't seen any of those yet, so I'm still really excited for the game nonetheless. But I think there is definitely a really negative response from a lot of people, and I do think Treyarch should make changes in response to that. I do think they should. I do think they need to, like I said, change the HUD, and even go as far as to like, I think the default look should just not have any of, like, you shouldn't have the minimap as the default HUD. Or maybe when you load up the game, let people know, like, okay, you want to choose the Cold War HUD, choose that. If you want to choose classic HUD, choose that. And it makes it for you. Because I think a lot of people underestimate casual sometimes, like, or overestimate, maybe, I don't know. A lot of them aren't even going to know you can change HUD options. So if someone thinks the minimap is out of place for zombies, they might not ever know you can turn it off in BO6. So the game should really have like things that directly lead you to changing that, because the settings are confusing, bro. You think a casual's gonna go here and look through all these and then find out what to do? No, because casuals don't have time for that shit. They don't. They don't have time for it. Like, obviously, I know I can turn off the minimap, but that's not really the point. Like, you're trying to get all these people interested in it, and they all hate the fact that it looks like multiplayer. So maybe by default, it just shouldn't look like that, you know?
You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not, get to work.
Oh, shit. But those are just some of my, like, ideas, you know? I don't know. I really do hate the fact that Zombies just looks like another Cold War game. I'm not surprised it does. I just definitely think some of those systems didn't need to come back. They did change some systems, don't get me wrong. Like, they made a lot of good changes. I'm still excited because they did do a lot of cool things. You know, the Gobblegum system looks cool. I'm excited for that. That was a terrible game. But I don't know. It's a little... It's just, trust me, look, I'm seeing a lot of hate. That's all I'm saying. people hating on Liberty Falls for the wrong reason. I agree. Yeah, people are hating it because like the daytime. I'm like that. I don't think that's the reason we should be hating it. I'm not saying everyone should be hating it, but like if you have any sort of criticisms, I don't know. To me, that's a weird criticism. You're allowed to have that criticism, but like I don't think daytime is the issue. There's plenty of daytime maps that nobody's ever said like it looks bad, you know. The same bosses is definitely an issue. Yeah, there's no unique bosses, at least what we've seen. They're all either reused from the other Terminus or they're from like prior games.
I just like how it plays and it feels like a different game, bro. That's fucking 3.
Yeah, there's no I think there's only 3 maps right now. I thought there was I thought Rewind was in the game. I guess they'll probably add it tomorrow, maybe. Derelict's fun though. I think honestly Derelict's my favorite map. I was gonna say Skyline is, but I've had the most fun on Derelict so far. MW19 Cold War and MW2 2022 are in the top 5 best-selling CODs. A lot of that is because of Warzone. Yeah, Warzone just blew up COD to another level. I definitely know MW 2018 and Cold War are. I'm not sure about MW2, but you might be right. I have no idea. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I honestly haven't heard that myself.
Engagement windows open. Go, go, go. Securing Charlie.
Because they don't really release those numbers anymore. They haven't released those numbers since I think Cold War, actually. Like Vanguard, we all thought sold really poorly because the only information about Vanguard's sales was like the UK sales or something, and those were really low. But we never got like official Vanguard sales until like years later, and apparently it was a lot higher than everyone thought. Like Vanguard actually didn't sell that poorly. I love, look at Klaus's hand, look at his arm. That looks so cool.
Location secure. Maintain current
I wish
posture.
Klaus was like a, not an operator, but like a crew, like a main crew member on one of the Zombies maps. I also wish Liberty Falls had a main crew. I don't know why they decided they didn't need a main crew on that map. Like, you can't tell me that intro cutscene didn't at least mislead us a little bit. Like, everyone was expecting Richtofen to be playable. Where the hell is everyone? The hell?
They're taking C.
Oh, hell no, you're not.
Please rate your rescue experience.
Bro, people gotta join in. I guess they're joining in slowly. I just know whenever I find someone, they're gonna be hiding in a corner or something. The fuck? Where's everyone? I mean, there's a full team right now. What the fuck? I definitely shouldn't be standing here, but what is going on? Where are the enemies, bro? What is happening?
We're losing Charlie.
Are we just killing them so fast that they can't even get out of their own spawn? We're killing them so fast. Oh my god, my whole screen's white. Dude, like save some kills for me. What the hell?
We've lost Alpha.
I think we're pushing too hard. That's why the spawns keep flipping.
I am taking the objective.
I mean, we got score streaks, so I'm gonna play the objective as much as I can.
They're taking C. All objectives locked down. Hold
Like, I don't even want to run to the other spawn because I feel like we're just gonna keep flipping.
UAV standing by. Catch me eyes in the sky.
We lost Charlie.
Should have even called in the UAV. Oh, this guy's on a streak over here. Hold on. I love jumping up here. This is so fun. Oh, come on, that son of a bitch. Love the videos, bro. Keep going. Thank you so much, Zach. I appreciate it. People played Cold War Zombies because MP and Warzone was bad when Cold War released. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I always liked Cold War MP. I never really had a problem with it, other than some things. But it could be that people just didn't like the other modes, so they wanted to play zombies. Sure. Like, don't get me wrong, there's things I like Cold War Zombies. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I feel like every time I talk about Cold War, everyone thinks I like despise the mode, but like I don't. It's just I don't like the direction it took zombies. I don't like a lot of the mechanics, right? But I still enjoyed it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't have fun. Like, no, I had fun. It's still a fun game. I definitely think they're gonna change stuff, but they're not gonna change core mechanics. So like stuff like armor and rarities, like those are baked into BO6, they're gonna stay. But the next game after that, then it begs the question, maybe they will make some changes, I don't know. The HUD could definitely change though. They can definitely still change the HUD. Are you at all worried that the Easter eggs will be highly linear? I feel like non-linear Easter eggs like Origins are inherently incompatible with their guided system. That's possible, but no, I guess the guided system could make it linear, but then like the Easter egg itself is more whenever, you know, out of order, do whatever whenever you want, certain, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Klaus died in Cold War Zombies though. Yeah, you're right. What about a new Klaus though? It's a robot. It's a robot. They could just use the same look and design and they can call him something else. I don't know.
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
They can call him Faust. No, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Locking down Charlie.
Secure it. Protect me.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
I don't know why Treyarch want more people doing Easter eggs. Easter eggs are meant to be casuals or noobs. No, I get why they do, because they put a lot of work and effort into them, and then like they want more people to actually play with them, you know? Because think about it. The more people that do Easter eggs, the more time they're gonna put into the Easter eggs. Because think about it, it's like imagine you're making, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example, but like imagine you're working, this is an example that makes no sense, but just hear me out. Imagine you're making a TV show, right? And there's a secret hidden episode. Like there's 10 episodes in the show that are available to everyone. But there's a hidden secret episode 11. You can only get it if you do some like little puzzle beforehand, right? Are you going to put nearly as much effort into that episode 11 knowing that not many people are actually going to watch that episode? No, you're going to be like, well, I'm not going to put as much budget towards this because no one's going to, probably like 1% of the world's going to watch it, you know? Or 1% of the fans or whatever. And that's kind of their philosophy, is why are they going to make all these grand scale, high budget things that only like 1% of people are going to do? So I get it, right? But that doesn't mean the Easter eggs should be ridiculously easy. They just need to have other options like the guided mode. I think the guided mode was the perfect way to do it because it's not going to ruin the Easter egg hunt itself at all. It's not going to ruin the first few weeks of doing the Easter egg, but later on they'll allow people to just do it directly out of the guided mode. It's the perfect solution in my opinion, and I'm happy they did it. Because I think the Easter eggs now are going to be really grand scale, because now everyone's going to have potential to do it, you know? So they can really go crazy with the Easter eggs. I'm sure we're going to have some of the biggest boss fights we've ever seen. That's what I'm really looking forward to with the game, more than anything, you know? I can complain about the HUD all I want. I can complain about how the game looks, but like I do think it's going to be really grand scale when it comes to those Easter eggs. I do hope they actually have puzzles though. I'm scared there's going to be like no puzzles, but we'll see. Liberty Falls just looks bland. It does. I can't lie. It does look bland. But there could be a lot more to the map. I don't know. Kevin Drew said in the Xbox Showcase interview, I think this is the best version of Brown Base we've made. You can't say that and not expect BO6 Zombies to be compared to BO3. Yeah, it's like people are like so pissed about the comparisons, but like you want new maps made like the maps you love back in the day. I understand why people are criticizing it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let me go use the bathroom real quick. I'm just gonna let the game load up. I was gonna add whatever attachment we have. We don't have any more attachments on that gun, really? Okay. I'll be right back. I'll be as quick as I can. The game's loading up quick though, shit.
Securing Zone A.
Do not let me be shot.
Zone Alpha captured. We're winning. Keep it that way. They're taking C. We're losing Charlie. Securing C.
Don't kick me out! Don't kick me out! Don't kick me out! Nice, got back just in time.
Secure the objective.
Okay.
Securing Charlie.
That is a teammate. What am I doing? Okay, what was I reading? People's criticisms are valid. I think any criticism that isn't rooted in bias or just like misinformity. No, honestly, even if you're misinformed, I still think your criticism is valid. And the reason I say that is because that means that they did a bad job, like letting people know certain things, and like their first impressions are still negative, you know? An example of that is like, I've seen people critique the minimap, right? Yes, you can turn off the minimap, but the fact that so many people have a problem with even just seeing the minimap, to me that still is, in a weird way, kind of valid, because it's like, well, that means this track just didn't do a good job showing off the game if so many people despise the default look of the game, you know? To the point where they're questioning why there's a minimap there. So even if you can remove it, I think that first impression is big, you know? Like, I wish their gameplay yesterday was without the minimap, to be honest. I think people would have liked how it looked more, especially if they didn't have all the other shit. Like all the damage number indicators, it looks so like it looks like a mobile game. I hate it. I'm gonna turn all that shit off, trust me, but like, you shouldn't have your first look have all that, because not many people like how that looks. There are some people out there who like it, sure. I think most people do not like all the number shit. They want that off.
Taking B.
I wonder what they'll do with the water in Terminus. It's the first map in Zombies besides ZNS where water has a huge factor. I always thought Voids was going to have more of a water factor to it, but the water was not really a big part of that map at all. But yeah, I do wonder too. I'm curious.
I am curious. What part of shiny killer robot are you not getting? Revenge is my middle name.
We're losing Alpha.
Oh my god, oh my god, there's people everywhere! This graphics of the game look like a step down. Step down from what? MW3 or Cold War?
Losing Bravo.
What is the guy at 20 and 5? Okay, that's why he's got the streaks. Yeah, I care more about like atmosphere. I think atmosphere is like the most important thing in Zombies, or at least one of the most important things. But like, I don't think you necessarily need the best graphics to accomplish that.
Losing B. They're taking C. Losing Bravo. Losing A.
This game does look very sweaty. Oh, every Call of Duty is going to be. I think we also all have to realize that video gaming in general is more sweaty because people just take it more seriously nowadays. And people are also getting better. You know, like 10, 15 years ago, most of us sucked, right? So that's why they weren't as sweaty. But now everyone's really good. Like, we're all pretty good, which is why it's also becoming a lot harder. And also, obviously, skill-based matchmaking plays a big role in that. But even before, like, skill-based matchmaking was a big thing, yeah, the games were harder, you know? Like, if you were good in Call of Duty in 2012, like, you were fucking really good because, you know, everyone else sucked, so.
We're losing Charlie. Taking A.
I personally have no problem with the minimap. It's something I wanted since the maps in Zombies got more complicated and complex. My problems are mostly the damage numbers, health bars, and the HUD. Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you want the minimap, but my question is, like, why do you feel like you necessarily need it, though? And this is my issue with the minimap, right? Zombies, to me, is one of the main factors is the exploration, right? You're supposed to load up the map and, like, you want to explore, you know? And there's definitely maps and stuff that in the past historically have had some things that are a little too hidden. Like, I mean, challenge shuffle, you have to fucking, to pack a punch, you have to go prone under jug to get a token to open a pack. That's stupid, obviously. But the thing is the minimap wouldn't even do anything with that because the minimap doesn't have like Easter egg related stuff on it, really. It just has like perks and like I guess zombies are on it and stuff like that. Like it doesn't have all those other things, so it just has like default basic things that I feel like you would learn after a few games anyways, you know what I mean? Like it's fine to want it, but I'm just questioning it. Like I don't personally get it because I think, like I said, the exploration is so much fun in Zombies. Those first few games, not knowing where anything is and looking around trying to find what you need. But if you have a mini map that's just showing you it, it's like, oh well, I see Jug on the mini map, so I know Jug is that way, or oh, I see there's a wall by over there. But like I like coming across that stuff for the first time and kind of being like almost surprised by it in a way, like, oh my god, look, there's Jug, you know? I'm trying to think of some like good examples, but oh, we finally got the helo. Nice.
Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
Finally got the helo. Oh, we got the Hellstorm. Nice. But you know what? I'm not even mad that I died because there's no looping streaks, so I can't even loop them even if I wanted to. I'm gonna destroy the helicopter with this. Cluster bombs. Okay. Can I destroy the helicopter? Nice. Did I get it? What? I got one kill and then killed myself with it. Oh no, that was the enemy that had that. Why can't you destroy the helicopter with it? Did I not hit the helicopter with it? I'm pretty sure I hit the helicopter with it. I could be wrong. C9/MP5 is so broken. It is really good. Yeah, I agree. I feel like all the guns are pretty good so far. I haven't like disliked any gun. Bro, how is this chopper still? I literally hit it with the Hellstorm. MW19 is probably the best looking COD game, but it was at a cost. They went too far into the realism side and the movement in that game was slow. Gunplay was great, but that was also slow. I also thought the colors were a little like off in that game, but it definitely looked really good. I agree. People want to be the next esport champion or influencer, so they want to be better. Well, people also want to have more fun, and it's pretty obvious that you're only really having fun in Call of Duty when you're doing good, which I personally think is Call of Duty's biggest flaw, like multiplayer wise. It is by far the biggest flaw with this franchise, that you only have fun when you're doing good. And I feel like they haven't done enough to try to make it fun regardless of if you're doing good or not. They need to do more to make it fun regardless. Because instead, what their pushes have been over the years is instead of making it so it's fun regardless if you're good or not, they've made it so you're gonna have good games no matter what. Like that's what skill-based matchmaking does. It makes sure, puts people on a playing field where you're gonna have good games. You will, right? I would prefer if they just did more things that just made it fun for like whoever you are. It doesn't matter. Like in Mortal Kombat, I am terrible, but I always loved to play it. There was something about it. It was something, I don't know what it was. Battlefield, I feel like is a game too you don't really have to be good at. Like you can have fun in it regardless. I think it's like making the map more interactable is definitely a good push in the right direction for that. Making it like playing with friends is always going to be fun. Even if I suck, playing with friends is always fun. Even if I have bad games, like I'm gonna have fun if I'm playing with friends. But like COD in a lot of ways is like you're only really having fun if you're doing good. So obviously I'm not surprised everyone's sweating off trying to do as good as they can, because I mean they want to do good, you know? We all do. The only time like I'm not trying to sweat off is like if I'm streaming and I'm talking to you guys and like I can't really sit here and like focus on the game fully because I'm trying to talk to chat, or like I guess another example is if you're camo grinding or something. I guess you're not really like sweating your ass off because you're camo grinding. You know, you're probably doing some weird challenge that it's gonna be hard to do good anyways. You know. I get why some people don't like people like using the movement a lot, but like it is a gameplay system that like they should use. Like you're not gonna be as good as someone if you're just walking around the map normally. Especially in a game like this, like using the movement seems to be really effective. You know, whether it's drop shotting, jump shotting, slide shotting, shooting, the dive shotting, whatever.
Enemy scout post detected. We're losing Charlie. Taking B.
When does full access to the beta come out? Next weekend. Kevin said you will never feel safe on Terminus, so I'm excited for that. Imagine trying to complete an Easter egg step in the water and having that water creature chase you. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be a really good map. It's fun when you're doing good because you earned it. If you're doing good against horrible players, it's not fun because it doesn't feel earned. I agree and disagree because I think it depends. Like if you force a lobby with horrible players, I agree. It doesn't feel rewarding at all, right? But if you just coincidentally get into a lobby with horrible players and then you do really good, I personally don't. I feel rewarded just as much because you didn't really force that lobby. You just happen to get into a lobby with bad people, you know? Which is why I don't reverse boost, because that would be so fucking boring if I only played bad people. I would not enjoy myself. They're always closing the damn doors.
Taking A. Securing Alpha. Your tactics aren't working. Find another way. Taking C.
Oh my goodness. Why am I still using this gun? I feel like I've been using this gun the whole fucking day.
Taking Alpha. We're losing Charlie.
Extended mag might be a good move. I don't feel like extended mag is like necessary on this, but I might try it.
Controlling Bravo.
Is this one of the better multiplayers? I'm liking it so far. Like I would probably put it on the same scale as like Cold War. You know what BO6 should have? Perma perks for new players and hardcore players, like how they did with BO2. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Like the first couple times you're playing, they kind of give you a couple things just to like boost you a little bit, but then you don't get it after a while, you know? I think the reason they probably stopped doing perma perks is because they're like, people didn't understand them. Like they're so confused how they activate them and stuff. But why am I this operator? I didn't choose her. I don't know. I find it cool the mastery camos react when you shoot the gun. BO4's reactive camos are still better. I mean, yeah, I guess I only saw a couple of them here in this game so far, but I do like how they look. But yeah, BO4s are elite though. Map selection is good. I personally like it so far. I think every map has been fun. I like Derelict a lot though. I feel like Derelict is like my favorite, surprisingly. Even though I feel like Skyline is gonna be the fan favorite, I feel like Derelict is solid. Why is there like no streaks though? Like, this has got to be the least amount of streaks in the beta ever, man. Like, come on, give us some more. Holy shit, this makes me worried for the full game. Is it not gonna have that many streaks? This is a small, it's a 6 streaks. I would say Cold War has the worst dark matter camo. Do you mean like out of the Black Ops games, or do you mean out of any of them? Because if we're talking any of them, there's definitely games with worse mastery camos. Like Advanced Warfare. Well, I guess that wasn't really like a mastery, but Advanced Warfare is kind of meh. The World War II one's kind of meh too. I don't really like the... I feel like Treyarch definitely does the best job at them, for sure. But I don't know. This game looks so bland. It looks like the past few CODs, whatever happened, each game being unique. Blame the fact that everybody was critiquing any kind of game outside of modern era. Because that is the reason why we're getting the same exact style of CODs. I'm gonna try out this tactical rifle. Swap. Because the reason all these games have been so similar is because everyone critiqued Infinite Warfare for being space themed. Everyone critiqued Vanguard for being World War II. Everyone critiqued Advanced Warfare and BO3 for being futuristic. Everyone critiqued, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot of people critiqued BO4 for being futuristic. Like, they just got to a point where they're like, okay, everyone hates anything we do outside of the modern era. So let's just do the modern era, and then the furthest we'll go back is like the 80s and maybe the 90s. And when you have games all set in like the same era, the same general time period, they're gonna start to feel similar. The guns are gonna feel similar, they're gonna look similar. It's kind of inevitable. I do think this game has its own feel. This doesn't feel like any other Call of Duty exactly, but I do see what you mean. It doesn't look like that unique at first glance, especially. But again, we all gotta be more open to some different settings for Call of Duty, and then they'll actually do them, so. Hopefully we get a futuristic game next year.
Organic unalive.
Pretty good gun so far. Have you used shotguns? A little bit, but I don't really like using shotguns. So. Oh my god. I enjoyed Atomic Camo from Vanguard. That one was alright. I didn't get all those camos. I've seen them, but I haven't got them myself. I've only gotten BO3 and BO4 Dark Matter. I've attempted to go for some of the other ones, but I just gave up after a while. I was like, I don't feel like doing this. I'll definitely grind for the camos this year, though, because they look pretty good. Assuming I like the game a lot, of course. If I don't like the game, I'm not going to grind for it. You can tell my favorite two Call of Duties in the last decade, BO3 and BO4, are the ones I grinded the camos for. Well, actually, I guess I like IW more than BO4, but IW I didn't play enough during its life cycle, so I started to like IW a lot more after its life cycle. Nice little long shot. Ay, ay, ay. Call of Duty Roman Warfare. See, here's the thing. I think they should do a game that takes place in those old eras. Like, I'm talking medieval times, right? But put a futuristic spin on it, you know? How fucking cool would that be? The medieval era, but with futuristic weaponry and futuristic equipment. Whether it's because of time travel or it's just an alternate history sort of thing, I don't really care. Either way, that would be so sick. Because Call of Duty's never gone to anything before World War II. Other than in zombies, of course. Zombies, they've had a couple of things before that.
How's it feel?
Yeah, if I hate the game, I can't grind the camo. I just can't. Part of me wants to go back and grind those camos for the games I didn't get, but like, the thing is you really can't find lobbies that easily, so you'll only get team deathmatch lobbies, and trying to get camos just in team deathmatch would not be fun. Like, a lot of those you need to do in like hardcore modes or domination or hardpoint.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Where the hell does this dude go? Like, why couldn't they at least put a chopper gunner in the beta? They literally have no... The final streak they have is the Hellstorm.
Taco, get a Hellstorm on my grip.
That would be cool, but they would have to remove a lot of features from COD, which would piss off a lot of people. Not if they did that idea I just had, though, you know? You could still have core COD features, it's just the era is like the aesthetics are all medieval, you know?
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
But I think that'd be so fucking cool, though.
Hostiles have the
Like, I'm thinking of the campaign that they can do. Like, you can be playing as like a knight from the medieval times, whatever, and like you have to learn how to use. What the fuck's killing me? What's killing me? A gas grenade? You have to learn how to use like futuristic weaponry that just out of nowhere comes into your life from like some like futuristic soldiers or something, and then like just go from there, you know?
hardpoint is secure.
It'd be so cool seeing like futuristic weapons being used against like medieval type of weapons, you know, just seeing the advantages and disadvantages of each of them. Obviously the futuristic weapons are going to have a huge advantage in almost every single way, but like, I don't know, this is just really cool in my opinion. Like, you'd have fucking like bow and arrows and catapults and shit.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
But unfortunately, people would probably shoot it down as this isn't Call of Duty, and then they wouldn't do it. I think now, because we've had such a long amount of just like the same type of era, like very similar eras, I think people will be more accepting of a Call of Duty like that that's that crazy and out there, you know? Like, people couldn't accept Infinite Warfare because it came after like BO3, Advanced Warfare, like we already had so many futuristic games. But like, I don't know, man. I think if you went crazy like that nowadays, people would eat it up.
Terminated.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Damn.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Frag thrown.
Yeah, I don't like this gun anymore. I had fun with it a little bit, but it's kind of like whatever. I mean, I guess I could add some attachments maybe, but it's a 3-round burst. I don't know.
Klaus also rising. Watchdog helo
Hardpoint is secure.
After this game, I might join up with some friends, and I'll stay on stream for like another hour probably with them, but I'll see if they're even on. I don't know if they're on or not.
Sending frag.
Cast Hailstorm against my target.
Yeah, I think Scud's my least favorite map. A little too open.
Hardpoint located.
It's not bad, but I think it's my least favorite.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Ah. Oh, thank you so much, NYC Sewer Rat, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, gifted membership, actually. They don't call them subs here. They call them memberships. Thank you so much. Oh. Oh, look how fast the going prone is. I love it, man. It's so nice and fast. And you can get up kind of fast too.
Hardpoint identified.
These maps look a lot less vibrant than Cold War maps. I think Skyline looks good. I don't know. They look fine to me. This one's definitely the grayest, but it's also a desert map, you know, with clouds. I guess that makes sense that it would be a little,
Hardpoint locked down.
you know, plain looking. Thoughts on the game so far? I like it. I have my issues. I think the streaks need to be able to be loopable. That'll be nice. Time to kill I like, but I kind of want it to be just a little slower, tiny bit slower. And Other than that, I don't really have many other complaints. I feel like it's a very just standard Call of Duty experience. I don't know. The arm movement's fun. The gunsmith is the best gunsmith we've seen so far. Gun balance seems good. I don't really have any like... There's not a specific gun that seems like the best. Everything kind of just seems usable.
Move her front.
So, I don't know. It's hard to give much critiques, which is weird. I feel like it's been a while since there's been a beta and I haven't had a lot of critiques, you know? Actually, I guess last year I didn't critique it that much. I didn't really have many things to say about MW3 that I disliked. Oh my goodness. I should be using stim, but I'm not right now. Oh, I don't have it unlocked, I don't think. I thought it would be pick 10. No pick 10 this year. It's a regular gunsmith system, but it is definitely a better gunsmith. They definitely improved it. The attachments are more streamlined. They don't do a bunch of negatives. They don't ruin the gun like they do in the other games, you know?
Falling behind, Crimson. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy is down. Grenade out.
Hardpoint active.
Oi! Let me check if my friends are on. Let me see. Because if they are, I think I'm going to squad up with some people.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Oh shit. Oh. Okay.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Holy crap.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
What are the crossovers like seeing COD? More Walking Dead crossovers for sure. I think they will because they have the Daryl show coming out. They also have the Negan and Maggie show next year, so I think they could do more Walking Dead crossovers. I would love those. But like do more with it though. Like don't just do like a skin. Like I want to see like a they'll never do this, but I want to see a round-based map. Like a zombie, like a Walking Dead round-based map. That'd be so sick. But they probably won't do it. I thought we were supposed to get 6 maps this weekend. Yeah, I think they add maps as the weekend goes along. So right now there's only 3, but I think they're gonna add another one tomorrow, and they'll probably add another one the other day. You know, I do wish they just added them all at once, but I guess they wanted us to just try out these ones first. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, and I'm just gonna back out just for now. All right, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Fallout Liberty Falls would have more aura than Liberty Falls, that's for sure. Oh, you know, actually, I don't know if you saw the new Warzone map. Spooky for me. If you saw the new Warzone map, it's Fallout inspired, I think. Looks just like it, at least in my opinion. It's like full on like Fallout inspiration. All right, no, I just realized I don't think I'm able to join up with anyone because I don't have a microphone. Yeah, there are only 3 maps right now. I don't have a microphone going, or I mean a headset. This headset doesn't go into that, unless they do have Discord on Xbox now, don't they? They do, but I haven't never used it, and I don't want to spend all this time trying to do it, but we'll see. Maybe the other days of the beta we'll join in with some other people, we'll squad up. Because I'm trying to think, like, how am I going to even hear them? Okay. I honestly think IW Zombies is better than BO3. I feel like that's a fair point, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't disagree with someone who says that. I like BO3 more, but I feel like they're both great, you know? The Aurora Mountains thing, they just scrapped it. Well, they did use it for Outbreak. They used it for Outbreak and Fireteam Dirty Bomb in Cold War, but they didn't use it for Warzone. I'm not sure why, but I guess they just didn't like it. IW Zombies is great. MWZ should have had a crossover with The Walking Dead. They technically did. They had the collab. They just didn't do anything with it beyond that. You know, they just threw the skins in there and called it a day. But yeah, they really should have done something bigger, because that's like the perfect collaboration. A Walking Dead map with the crew. Oh my god, like you got Rick, Michonne, Daryl, and Carol or something. That would be or Negan or something, whatever. Like, that'd be so good. I would say the prison would be the best place to have that map be set. Out of any of the locations in The Walking Dead, it's probably the most iconic location. All right, let's rock the MP5. I'm never gonna call it the C9, man. It's just, it's the MP9. It's the MP5.
I am curious. What part of shiny killer robot are you not getting?
Hardpoint is secure. We're winning. Keep it that way.
Someone definitely went down here. No? I'm always expecting people to be down here. This is just such an annoying corner. Like, the fact that this corner exists is so funny. What's the point of it?
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
Oh, nice. Shutting that door was a good move. I'm pretty sure the security shuts these doors. I'm pretty sure that's what that button does. Because then you can come right up here and then the doors are shut. I'm not sure of how long they're shut for, though. Like, do they open up later on? Oh god, this is a rough place for the hard point. Oh no. I don't want to stay there. Oh shit, but it's like right up here. Watch this, watch this. Yo, this would be so sick. Get a kill. Oh no. Should I do it? Oh! Holy shit, that was insane. Yes. Come on, motherfucker. We got the chopper though, or the gun, or whatever, the TAC helicopter. Oh my god, that was intense. Dude, that was crazy. Did you see that fucking... that wasn't that crazy actually, but I get so excited in multiplayer for the littlest of things sometimes. It's so funny, but that's the type of moments that just make multiplayer fun.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. RCXD detected.
Enemy RCXD.
Tango removed.
Damn. Since Kevin Sherwood is back, you think we'll get Easter egg songs again? Oh yeah, for sure.
The hard point.
I mean, Easter egg songs never really went anywhere. They just, I guess, the recent Call of Duties, yeah, but like Cold War had them. It's just, you know, I don't think they were that good in Cold War because they only had 2 new ones. The other ones just were reused songs, but like, or like licensed music. Cold War's like only 2 new songs though. I don't really think we're that good. Ooh, triple. Quad, 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 quad. Nice quad feed.
Located.
Stun out.
One stock
That
keeper
is
went beyond
1-0.
expected.
Fall back, fall back, fall back.
Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
Holy shit. Like no one ever comes down here. Like I'm the only person who comes down here. Oh no. They know I'm here now. Fuck, I don't know a way to go. Nice.
Hard point identified.
Reload. We got another helicopter.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
How do you get up here? Oh, you just jump. You just fucking jump.
Hard point active.
Yeah, actually, I think this is the best gun in the game right here.
UAV empty.
I feel like this just, it has like the range and everything.
Destroyed assault pack.
Hostiles have the hard point.
We're flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
Hey, finger off the trigger.
Oh, what the where did that fucker come from? I thought D Machines 1 was pretty good. I found Alone a banger. That was the best one. I didn't like Firebase Z song though. I didn't like it too much. Alone was fine. It wasn't like one of the best though, but it was fine. 23-8. We're doing pretty good this game. What is the best damn theme?
Hostiles have captured.
Honestly, I think Vanguards is like one of the best ones. Bear McCreary, I think, did it. It's really fucking good.
That tickles.
I like BO2s a lot as well. Obviously, you can't go wrong with the original.
Secure.
I
Hostiles have the hard
actually don't like Echoes of the Damned, the Kohler one. I'm not like crazy on it actually, which might be a surprise because I feel like a lot of people love that one, but I don't know what it is. It's just not my favorite. It's probably actually one of my least favorites. I don't think it's bad. I think all of the damn themes are good, but I think that's probably up there as one of my least favorites.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure.
The MWZ one's pretty good too. BO4 and BO3 are kind of like, they're both good.
Hard point identified.
I'd say BO2 or Vanguard's my favorite one though. Oh, I completely forgot we unlocked the AK-74.
Hard point active.
I haven't used it yet.
Hostiles have the hard
Well,
point.
I guess we can use it now. I have no idea how good it is. I knew that guy was going to be in that corner.
Hostiles have
Oh
captured
my
the
god,
hard
with the
point.
fucking shotguns, man. I hate shotguns so much.
Hard point is secure.
I think the new Damned is the weakest. Something feels missing. You know what I think it is? To be completely honest, I think they're just overdoing it. We've had so many Damned themes. I think they just got to do a completely new theme now. Because like getting so many different Damned themes, as much as it's very iconic, don't get me wrong, it is starting to just be like, okay, they're just doing a new one every year just with like a slight remix to it or something. I don't know. Maybe they should just do something like very different. Which I appreciated that BO4 did that, and then they obviously changed it later on, but I don't know. No, it is iconic, I guess, but like at the same time, I don't know. It is kind of just like the same theme. Oh, come on. Like, I never like throwing back grenades because they're always fucking overcooked and then I just die.
Trophy system neutralized.
Why is the MP5 always the meta gun, man?
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Call of Duty devs can't make the MP5 like not amazing.
Hostile assault package removed.
Concussion grenade out.
Hard point identified.
I knew someone was coming up there. This game feels too sweaty. Like I said this before. Every video game is probably going to feel that way from now on. Everyone's pretty good at video games now. Like, we're not in 2010 when everyone sucked, trust me. So like, it's just going to happen. What the fuck? Infinite Warfare Zombies main theme was really good. I think Infinite Warfare Zombies main theme might be my favorite menu music for zombies, actually. Like, I think I like it even more than the damn themes. I love that.
Not much time left. Put this to bed. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh, so you can activate and deactivate the security from here. Such an interesting little thing.
Hard point located.
I can't wait to try out all the other maps. I feel like these maps all have very distinct character to them. I can tell you that for sure. All these maps have character.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh my god. Fuck the shotguns, man. Oh.
Hard point is secure.
Yeah, Rising Tide and Adrenaline, those are probably some of the best multiplayer themes. BO4 is good too.
Hostiles have the hard point. Tack up.
I think BO4's was called like Inferno or something. Oh my fucking explosives, man. We were doing really good that game until the end. Like the beginning was really good and then we just flopped. Random pillow. That's that rumor about Infinity Ward making the next COD. Apparently Charlie Intel came out and said it's not true. So I think here's the thing. I think the reason that rumor exists is because they were looking in the files. The leakers were looking in the files, and obviously both those games are in the files already, which is crazy. That's what COD HQ is. Every game that's being worked on is in the files already, right? And they were able to find a lot more information about they're able to find a lot more information about the next the Infinity Ward's game instead of the Black Ops 2 sequel. So the fact that, and so the leaker came to the conclusion that because there's so much more information about the Infinity Ward game, they were like, oh, that must be the next COD then. So they said that, but they were apparently wrong. Infinity Ward, Charlie Intel came out and said, no, that's not the next COD. Now, things are still subject to change, sure. So anything can happen, but yeah, I do think we're still getting that Black Ops 2 sequel. Spiritual sequel. I don't really know what it's actually going to be like, but like that's what it's been said to be, though, you know. I agree. BO2 remaster would be cool. I would actually prefer that too, because I don't know. We could, assuming we got an extra year of updates for BO6 because of that, I would be so on board with that. No new COD, just a remaster of BO2 with all modes, campaign, MP, and zombies, all remastered. You know, MWR style, so like they add in some new stuff here and there, but for the most part, it's the same game. And then on top of that, we get more updates for BO6. I would be so down with that. but they won't do it for some reason. I don't know what their like thing against remasters is. They could have done that with MW3. MW3 could have just been an MW2 remaster. Like, you didn't have to, you know, I don't know. But it probably will be like what MW3 is to MW2, where I'm sure BO6 content's gonna carry over to this Black Ops 7. I don't think it's gonna be called Black Ops 7, but let's call it that for now. They'll probably carry over stuff, all the stuff from this game. Which I don't know if I want that. Maybe like the operators, but the guns, I feel like I don't know if I want all these guns in that game. Here's the AK-74. It's called the AK-74, by the way. It's not an AK-47. Which they're very similar weapons, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but I just don't want people to think I'm using the wrong word because I'm saying 74. But no, it quite literally is the AK-74. It's the best Red Dead Redemption 2 mission so far. One of the recent ones I did. Which one was it? The one when you the heists, like the one that resulted in going to the island, right? The most recent one I've done, I guess. Which I have not played that game since. I will get to it soon, but so busy. It would be the best time for a remaster, though. I agree.
Enemy UAV inbound.
They would save themselves a lot of time, so Treyarch isn't like forced to work on another game so soon after this one, you know. Stream Red Dead 2. So I might stream Red Dead 2 for multiplayer. I might try the online and stream that. I'm not gonna ever stream like a story mode, because like respectfully, like I need to pay attention to the story, you know. And if I'm like streaming, I feel like I want to talk to the chat and interact with the chat, so I always think it's a bad idea to stream story games. I personally am not like a fan of doing that, which is why I always make videos for story modes. I'm not going to stream the campaign for this game either. I'm going to make videos out of it because like I like talking to the chat, and I don't want to sit here and be streaming and then it's just like, oh, I can't even talk to the chat, because otherwise if I talk to the chat, I'm not paying attention to stories. So, you know, I think it's best if I just I'll do a stream maybe for like online or something, but that's it. Yeah, I've heard people don't like it, but I still want to try it out though, you know.
Locking down Charlie.
I'm really not liking this AK so far. I mean, I guess the iron sights just aren't really hitting too hard. I guess it's not great at ranges. Maybe I gotta get closer. I do kind of wish the game had health bars like Cold War. Worst feeling COD I've ever played. Wow. It feels so unnatural. But to be fair, I feel like the games, I hate that UI bug on the screen where it's, you see how it's showing me that there's a gun next to me, but there isn't. I feel like when you play a new COD, it's probably gonna feel a little unnatural, inevitably. I've always hated AK iron sights. I love the Cold War ones, but yeah, this one I'm not like crazy about. It's similar, but it's, I don't know, there's something about it's a little different.
Moving on enemy. Losing B. Securing zone A.
Commencing capture operation.
I think it's gonna be the best COD since BO4. I do think it will be.
Zone Alpha captured.
Ah! Are you struggling with aiming? I'm not sure if I'm like struggling that much. They did decrease aim assist. If you're wondering why maybe it feels like that, they did say they nerfed aim assist, so that could be why it's feeling unnatural. Maybe you're used to the stronger aim assist. Yeah, like that right there. Like if it was the old COD, it would have latched onto that, man. Or I mean, like even just last year's COD.
Something you want to say, soldier?
I'm getting cooked this lobby. Holy shit. It's because of this gun, man. It's not that good. Oh no. Any attachments to help it out at least a little? I recommend you do all the side missions moving forward. Here's the thing, I probably won't do all of the side missions. Sometimes I do them, but I really like, and I can't stress this enough, and I know people are gonna hate me for this, I don't have enough time to play the game as much as I want to. And so like as is, I mean, as you can see, I've been playing the game for 8 months and I'm like halfway through it. So like, it's, if I were to do all the side missions, like we wouldn't even be like 20% through the game probably, you know? So like, or through like the main story at least. So I just, as much as I want to do some side missions, it's hard. I don't have the time, you know? And to be completely honest, I'm sure there are good side missions out there, but from my experience, the side missions I have done, some of them are very boring. Like some of them I'm sure are great though, but the ones I've done so far, like the one on the boat with the little boats in the water, I just didn't care for that mission, but like some of them are fun though. So that's why a lot of games I won't do the side missions like the first time through. Maybe I'll replay the game later and do the side mission, something like that, but I don't know, I'm just not like, you know. But if people let me know like which specific, like let me know like the character names or something, like not here, but like let me know in the comments or something, like which specific like ones I should definitely try, because like I'll definitely do them if they're like really solid. But like the worst feeling is spending like 30 missions on a side mission that's just really boring. Not only does it make the video not as good, doesn't flow as better because I'm just sitting there doing something that's just not that interesting, but also like it just, again, I don't like have the time already, so it's like when I do, it's just I want to make sure I'm playing the bits of the game that are like really like, you know, stuff that I personally love, you know. But I'll trust you though. If you're saying the side missions are good now, then I'll start doing them more now. But just before, like it was just, you know, I always thought it was just not a great idea. But I'll believe you though, for sure. I'll try to do some more. Treyarch normally does crossover with pop culture at the time. Yeah, they'll do a lot of 90s stuff for sure. I'm trying to think of like stuff from the 90s that would work in this game. They could do Terminator again. They did that in Vanguard. I think that would fit better in this game because Terminator 2 was in 91. They could do Arnold Schwarzenegger from True Lies. Do you think jetpacks will ever return? I think they will, but in a very different way. Like they won't be extreme jetpacks. They'll be like really limited jetpacks. Like maybe you get a little boost every now and then, but nothing like crazy, I don't think. At least not for a while.
Secure at sea.
Do the next few Strauss debt missions. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Dude, I'm leaving this lobby. This is, holy shit, that was the worst lobby I've ever been in my entire life. It was just like, oh my god. That was the skill-based matchmaking to the extreme. Holy crap. Oh. I don't usually rage quit, but if I feel like it's just that annoying, there's no point in continuing that lobby. There's just there's no point if it's like that bad, you know. Oh man. find another match. I'll probably play a couple more games, and then we'll call it a day. And then I'm gonna make some videos, and then maybe I'll stream again tonight. Definitely tomorrow. If I don't stream again tonight, I'll definitely stream tomorrow. Yeah, I have no reason to change the streak because I'm not using the fucking counter UAV. Not a lot of streak options right now, huh? Lightweight foregrip, flip mag. Oh no, I don't want that. Less ammo capacity, that's what it said. Just reload quicker. Bullet velocity, sure. Bring the fire, bring the fire. I like the menu music. It's pretty good. I haven't listened to my audio in a while. Dude, a lot of people don't like the maps I'm seeing. I'm looking through Twitter. Some people don't like the maps. Bring the fire, bring the fire. I like the menu music. Hold on, I'm just listening to the... Themes are good. But I think that's probably up there as one of my least favorites. Yeah, it sounds fun. I always love the live action Call of Duty trailers. They were cringe, but that's what made them so good. Yeah, I miss those too. Those are always fun. Okay, what should we use this game? Scourge? I only use this like twice. I really like this gun on Derelict. I don't know if I'll like it the same on this map though. I feel like this is like the MP5 map.
Oh look, an enemy.
I do fuck with all three of these maps though. I think they're all good. I really do think people's perception of what makes a good or bad map is really just off.
Organic unalive.
Oh my god. Like I think a lot of people will just perform really bad and then they'll be like, oh, that map sucks because I did bad that game, you know? But like, I don't know. That's just not, I don't know. Like I really think people have trouble blaming the game or blaming themselves for just being bad. So like, oh, it's the map. It's the map. It's the no, it's not always the map though. Sometimes you just stink, you know. That's okay. You can have some shitty games, you know. It's all right. Not saying it's never the map. I'm just saying. The ETA side missions and the Charlotte. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Taking Bravo underway.
You need to play a map a lot before you can judge it. A map most of the time. There's some awful maps you can tell are bad right away, but they're the exception. Yeah, I agree. I think you do have to kind of give them a chance a little bit. And so far, I'm like what, 3 hours into this game, 3.5. I think I like the maps.
Taking C.
But yeah, I feel like we played Call of Duty enough nowadays to the point where I feel like I can kind of just tell if I'm gonna like a map before it even comes out. Like, I can just look at a picture and be like, yeah, I'll probably like that map. Like you could just tell based on the layout and the design. Like you can tell. If a map is small and 3-laned, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it, just straight up. If it's small and 3-lane, I'm gonna like it. Very rarely do I not like a small 3-lane map.
Controlling Bravo. Securing C.
Oh, what the fuck? The Ghost launch maps were terrible, except on Search and Destroy. Agreed. I like Strike Zone though, but that was obviously an exception. Freight wasn't too bad either, or Warhawk. But yeah, most of them were terrible. Yeah.
They're taking C.
And they somehow had like some of the best DLC maps ever, which was so funny. It's such a weird game. There's just like the DLC maps are like amazing, and the launch maps are just absolute trash. I mean, that was the most fun Infinity Ward, other than Infinite Warfare. Some of the most fun Infinity Wards I've ever had with a Call of Duty game. Those Ghost DLC maps, they were crazy, but they were so cool.
Losing Bravo.
That's like the go-to critique of Infinite Warfare. The maps are bad, which makes no sense too, because like the maps are all very like similarly designed to like BO3. So like if you hate the Infinite Warfare maps, shouldn't you also hate BO3's maps? Like they're not that different in design. They're kind of similar. I also hate people acting like all modern COD maps suck. That to me is insane.
Controlling Bravo.
It makes no sense. Like I'm always, you know, people can critique Call of Duty all they want, don't get me wrong, but like your critiques have to be a little, they have to make sense. Like if you hate all the modern COD maps since like, I've seen people say every map since like I don't know, like Infinite Warfare, for example, they've said all of them have sucked since then. The maps are not designed that differently than they used to back in the day. Cold War's map design is not that different than BO2. These maps, this is a BO2 map right here. I could see this map being in BO2, right? It's not that different. MW 2019, I don't like the maps in that game, but they're not that different than like MW2's maps from the OG MW2. They're not that different. So like, I don't understand that mentality of, oh, all the maps suck now. I'm like, how? You're telling me all the maps, you're telling me there's not a single map in these games that you think is like a decent, maybe you just don't like the games. It's probably just the games. You just don't like them. But I don't see how it's the map's fault.
As you say,
I feel like Vanguard is a great example of that, because Vanguard's maps are actually really good, but the game itself is not so good. So it's like, I think people misplace their hate on those maps, because like, I feel like the maps, I don't know, they were actually really fucking good. Not all of them. There were some bad ones, but that's the same for most Call of Duties.
Losing A.
identified enemy gas mine.
Taking Bravo underway.
Got them.
Nice. Let's go this way. I hope BO6 Season 1 is big and not like how MW2 2022 handled it. Yeah, I agree. MW3's Season 1 was really big, so hopefully it's similar to that. Is someone, I think they're, ah, shit. People just didn't give IW a chance and should just admit that. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't get the hate for that game, but I don't think I ever will. Yeah, MW3's launch or DLC maps have been great. The only one I didn't like was, I forget the name of it. I think it was Checkpoint. It was the map that was ripped out of it was ripped out of a location of Rebirth Island. You could tell they didn't give a shit about that map because they literally just copy and pasted it from Rebirth Island, and it's like, it does not fit multiplayer at all. I don't know what they were thinking for that, but every other map they made has been really good. I mean, I don't love Yard, actually. The new Yard map, I actually don't love it. It's like a circle, and it has this weird cartoon texture that like is always on that map. You can't play the map without that texture. So actually, I would say 2 maps. I don't like Yard either. But Bait was good though. Paris, I love. Paris was such a good map.
Securing B.
Yeah, MWZ obviously got quite shafted with its content updates for sure. I think if it had better development time, it definitely would. It definitely would have gotten another map. They were definitely thinking about it, at least at one point. Damn, I keep getting killed from behind, which honestly is probably why I want the time to kill to be slower, because that would happen less, you know. The death from behind, or they never feel good because you can't do shit about it sometimes.
Hostile Eurogas. Hostile trophy destroyed.
Losing A.
Objective
Knocking
capture in
down Charlie.
progress.
Zoo. Oh my god. I still want like an actual like zoo map. That would be so cool. Fucking zoo from Outbreak was funny. It was just so random. I don't know. Oh my goodness.
Play Crimson One. Step it up.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of cooked alive now. Holy campers. I want to see like a full TTK breakdown by exclusive Ace, because I'm really curious what the time scale is actually like exactly in this game, because I don't want to make too many judgments just yet. I don't know. People saying Derelict isn't a good map. I like Derelict. I don't know. People saying the PW is the only good gun. I feel like the MP5 is better. Zoom mentioned. But I'm thinking like, how cool would a zoo map be? Like, it was actually like a full-on zoo, and like, I think one of the coolest things a map can do, and some maps have done this, but not a lot, not enough, right? I think, imagine having different exhibits. Oh, give me Derelict, come on, please, Derelict, come on, please. Imagine having, can we get the stim yet, by the way? Oh, nice, we got the stim. Let's put it on every class. And do we have bankroll? We do have bankroll. Fuck yes. So we got bankroll now, which means we're gonna have more score at the start. We're getting those high tier streaks, man. We're doing it. We could use ghosts just to stay off the thing. I kind of want to put a suppressor on here. We don't have it unlocked yet. Never mind. I'll leave it as is. Engineer's cool. Engineer seems kind of useless right now. There's not a lot of people using streaks. I'll use dexterity, see how that feels. But yeah, imagine like the different exhibits having different boss zombies based on like the animals. So like imagine like the bear exhibit, there's bear zombies, and then you have tiger zombies in the tiger exhibit. You have like crocodile zombies. Like that shit would be insane, but I don't know. Maybe it's asking for too much, because but I genuinely think it would be like so insane.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats. We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
Oh, I forgot I had the stim for a second. I thought I was about to throw a concussion, but do I have do the stims recharge on their own, or do you need a perk for that? Because if you need a perk for that, it kind of sucks, but I don't know. Because they recharge on their own in Cold War. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I just realized I have 3 of these, so now I have the Enforcer perk. Oh no, you do need Quartermaster. Ooh. That sucks. Bro, why can't the stims just recharge on their own? I don't understand that. Like, Zoo's better than Liberty Balls. Compilation map. Oh, you have other like bosses. Well, see, I would like some original bosses now. Elephants would be crazy. The 9 elephants returning. I'm pissed the vermin are on Liberty Falls. I was hoping those are going to be Terminus exclusive. I guess not. I guess we don't do exclusive bosses no more. Which is a shame. Even Cold War didn't really have any exclusive bosses. I'm trying to think. I guess Plague Hounds. Were the Plague Hounds anywhere else other than D Machine?
Please rate your rescue experience out of 10.
I honestly don't remember. Oh. Oh my god, I love the movement, bro. Holy shit. I didn't think I'd be able to jump that distance. That's insane. That was an insane distance to jump. I didn't think I'd make it, but I did.
Hostile scout on your AO.
The Disciple from Mauer. The Disciple, wasn't Disciple on Forsaken? I'm pretty sure Disciple was on Forsaken, if I'm not mistaken, as well. If it wasn't on, it was. I think it was definitely on Forsaken, but I could be wrong. It might have been exclusive to like an Easter egg step, though. I'm not sure, but I know for a fact there was Disciples on Forsaken, right? I mean, obviously, the Outbreak has like everything, almost everything, but even just. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Disciple was on. I could be wrong though. I forget. Oh, why? Getting concussed sucks, man. Ay, ay, ay. Level 17. Oh, we're 17. I keep thinking we're 11 because it says that on the mini on the scoreboard, but we're actually much higher than that. Granada. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's gonna be my last game, and then I'm gonna make a video, and then, like I said, probably no more stream today. Probably stream tomorrow though, but no, definitely stream tomorrow. I don't know about definitely. Definitely is a strong word, but we'll see. If things go right, I'll do a stream tomorrow, or maybe if they add something. Next time they add something to the game, like a new map or something. Which either that'll be tomorrow or the day after. I don't know.
I am taking damage. Ouch.
Nice.
If I was so capable, I would have enjoyed that.
Oh, quad. Quad feed. Of course, we're now doing really good when the game's about to end.
Feel that?
Why wouldn't that happen?
Give them a nudge.
Fuck. The game's gonna end anyways. Who cares?
UAV MTL, 50%.
Oh my goodness. Movement's fantastic, man. I really can't get enough of this movement. It feels good. It's just, this is a solid Call of Duty. Those are my first impressions. Solid Call of Duty. I'll do a video though as soon as I can, and we're gonna probably like an hour or two. I'll make the video. and then we're going to yeah, I'll give a first impressions, all that, and like I said, I'll be streaming again at least one more time this week for sure. What do you think of the day so far? I guess I just said what I think of it so far. I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. Got the best videos on zombies. Thank you so much, CB. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I will do another video on zombies too as well. I'm gonna do another video talking about Liberty Falls and the whole Black Ops 6 reveal in general. And then I have like a video. I'm gonna read comments about it. We're gonna do all sorts of stuff with zombies over the next few days, but multiplayer as well, because there's definitely a lot to talk about all around here. I really want to play again, but no, I gotta do that. So yeah, I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching this stream.